Hold on. Gotta make sure. Gotta make sure that this is on right. Okay. All right, let me see what we're doing here because I need to know. Let me put the names in the chat, everybody. So we're going to do our happy hour in a second here. The list is still open if anybody's interested, by the way. Let me check the live. Make sure everything is good. Okay, let me see. If you guys want to know where we're at on the list, I'm going to put the names in there in a second. So don't fret. Don't worry. Let me see. Okay. Adjust a camera for a second because I want to make sure. Let me make sure the audio is loud. Okay. I can hear myself and hopefully we can see the table good. So I will put the list in the chat. Also in the chat is pinned. What you'll see is the link either to pay via my website or you guys can do it via Cash App. So my Cash App name is on there. You guys can leave a note of your questions in the notes, or you guys can, hey sis, hey Zena, or you guys can email me or put it in the chat if you don't mind putting your question in the comment section, that's fine. Or, sorry, in the chat, not the comment section. Put it on the chat or you guys can email it to me. So the list is very much open if you guys are still interested. I have a few more spots available. So it's $20 per general question, $25 for love questions, and $30 for one general reading and one love reading or question. So you guys get $15 off by getting both. So technically, if you were to get a general question and a love question, it should be $45 considering, you know, that price, but you'll get it $15 off. So having it at $30 other than $45. So, and either way it goes, the general reading, the love reading, they're all half price of what I would actually charge for a general question or even a love reading, like way more than half the price. So that's what happy hour readings are, by the way. Hey, Yamina. Hey, sis. How are you? So I have pins in the chat, the information, the link to my website. You can pay via Cash App if you like. Also, or PayPal, sorry. PayPal or Cash App is linked in the description. It's also in the chat. And then for those of you that are already on the list, your names are there. So if you guys are new to my channel, what I do is I put everybody's name in the description box in the order if I've received your payment. Next to your name will be a timestamp. So you can come back and watch this live whenever you want to. So during the live or after the live, whenever, you can come back and watch it. So if you fall asleep, you get a phone call during the reading or the live, or your phone dies, you're at work, or you just happen to just want to watch it later after, it will still be up. And the good thing, like I said, all you have to do is just go to your name, click the timestamp, and it will take you right to your reading. So you don't have to sit through this entire thing, which is good. And you can always watch it, you know, for future references. One thing that I also want you guys to do for me, when I take my time out to do these readings, no matter how, you know, minimal the time is that I spend on each question or whatever the case may be, I put my energy into this, and in a short time span, it's not easy to just tap into what I'm tapping into as quickly. So showing some love on the chat, liking the video takes nothing, okay? It makes me feel a little bit better, makes me feel a little bit more appreciated when I go out of my way and I do these readings for y'all in quick space and quick time and discounting my prices for y'all. So the least y'all can do is like the video, okay? That is greatly appreciated. Just saying. All right, so, and if you guys want something a little bit more detailed, more personal, or just private, you know, rather than on a live or something that is like a quick, straight to the point reading, you want something a little more in depth, a little more time spent on your reading, then you guys can definitely book me for a reading. Okay. All right, so I don't want to take up too much of your time. So we're going to start with Anna, and your timestamp is 5:11. Okay, 5 minutes and 11 seconds. So let's get started, shall we? Let's get it started, her. Let's see. I gotta find your question. Give me a second, sis. Okay, I see a few people that just came on, so I will consider that. Don't think I forgot about you. I see some people coming in. Okay. Is this person watching your social media? Okay. Let's see, shall we? Okay, Holy Spirit. Thank you for your divine wisdom, divine guidance, truth, and clarity. For Anna, pray for permission to tap into all parties, only for the sake of what you will allow me to see and to know, and that you want her to know. Cast down any false prophecies, false truths, false guidance of spirit. Only the truth prevails and comes through. Is this person in question watching Anna's social media? Any of her social media accounts at all? Is this person watching, looking at her social media? Nine of Pentacles flew out. The Three of Pentacles. Hey, Tori. Hey, sis. Yes, I was just getting into that whole spiel. It would make me feel a bunch of worlds better, happier if you guys would show some love. Just a little like. That's all it takes. Just a like. It ain't gonna take much, okay? So you have the Nine of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, and the Ace of Swords. I feel like yes. I do feel like this person is watching you with the Nine of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, and Ace of Swords. Yeah. Yes. I don't know if you want me to expand upon this, but to answer your question, I feel like it's a straightforward yes. Because just looking at the Nine of Pentacles, that's like an observant energy to me. Like somebody's observing another person. Three of Pentacles also kind of gives me that vibe of like two people observing this one person. So, I don't want to say too much or like go off of topic, but I kind of do feel like they're not the only person that's watching you or just kind of keeping up with what you post or like trying to see what you'll post. So it does kind of feel like this person wants to see what you're up to. I don't get any malicious energy. I'm not getting any obsessive energy even. It kind of feels like just a healthy curiosity to see what you've been up to, maybe what's going on, like different in your life, what you're creating for yourself maybe, or they want to see like if anything has changed, anything's progressed, and maybe they do see a little bit of a change in you, something that's positive. But to answer your question, yes, I do feel like they are watching you. Okay. Yeah, I don't get any type of like weird energy or like them feeling low or sad. It doesn't give me that type of vibe. Okay, so your other question is, how does this person feel about you? This other energy feel about you? Okay. Spirit, ask for permission to take feeling towards her. The Chariot card, try to flip face forward. What is this person's feelings? What's going on emotionally or in their heart center in regards to Anna? How does this person feel? Ace of Wands in reverse, the Hermit. The Page of Cups in reverse and Six of Pentacles. I kind of feel like an observant energy from this person as well with the Hermit, but I don't feel like this person could feel some type of level of attraction for you, or at least like it's kind of like when you first kind of like, I feel like there's an initial attraction that might kind of pique this person's interest or at least curiosity. So if this person knows like what your social medias are, or if you're in their immediate surroundings to where they can kind of pay attention to you, watch you a little bit, observe you, kind of get a feel about who you are, I feel like this person feels safer kind of like in the background. I don't see too much effort made on this person's part. Not right now, at least from what I can see. I'm not getting like this person trying to take any action or trying to make their intentions known to you. With the Six of Pentacles, I kind of feel like this person they might be the type of person that feels like, well, I'm not going to do anything until I feel safe enough, or until this person shows me enough that they're interested, or they give me something that feels safe. It's like, it could be something really practical as like some type of attention, maybe like this person may want some level of attention, but not like they're thirsty for it. But it's like, okay, well, obviously if this person does this or X, Y, and Z, then that will let me know they're interested. But I don't see this person going too much out of their way to, you know, move anything along or take action. So I would just kind of be mindful of that. Like if this person is more playing in the background or just kind of, I don't know, it's kind of passive, I should say, with the Page of Cups in reverse, Ace of Wands in reverse, the Hermit card. It could be also as well like this person, they might be the type that doesn't really move off of emotions. They're not someone that's impulsive, you know. This person may be like, well, it's not really logical to move this way because I don't really know too much, or the timing, you know, I need to get to know this person a little bit more. It's something about practicality with them. So like if you notice, the Hermit and the Six of Pentacles are in the upright, which is like the earth energy, very grounded energy, very, I get very observant, right? Very wise in their movements. Whereas like the kind of that fiery, passionate, assertive energy flowing off of the heart and the emotions, those are in reverse. Okay. Okay, I saw it, Angela. I'll add you to the list. I saw it like after the after I already updated the list, so I'll add you. Okay, so your last question was, what is this person coming to you in love like? What are they like? Okay, what is this person like? Let's see. This person coming in love spirit for, oh, okay. Card flew out. What is this person like? What is this person like? You got quite a bit of cards. So the Queen of Cups, she kind of, it was in reverse, but she kind of flew out sideways. So I'm going to consider that. But let's lay the other ones out. Nine of Cups, Page of Pentacles, the Death card, and the Eight of Swords in reverse. So let's see. I feel like you know ultimately what you want, but there's still some level of like you not fully standing on that, not fully being confident on what it is that you desire, or maybe the fact that you can have it, or someone will match that depth that you have to give, and the depth of love that you actually desire. It's almost like a fickle energy with the Queen of Cups. She didn't come out really in reverse or upright. She flew out sideways. So it's like this kind of mixed energy, mixed signal energy. Because it's like, you know, with the Nine of Cups, like what type of partner is going to bring fulfillment to you, what that will feel like. So I feel like Spirit wants you to really believe in what it is that you desire for yourself. There could be Spirit wanting you to, that Page of Pentacles to me is like, I want to teach you the value of something. Like, do you know the value of what you're really asking for, right? So let's say your desire is to have a divine partnership, a divine connection, the love of your life. Do you really know, like, what that means for you, or are you truly ready for that, what you're asking for? It's like, are you, yeah, it's like, do you know the value of what you're really asking for? Or I want to be married, or I want to be married to my best friend or the love of my life. Like, are you truly in the space to receive that? And it's not saying like be perfect, like you have to be this perfect wife, this perfect person, but it's like what it takes to maintain that. Do you really truly believe that you're up for it? Like, are you, are you willing at least to learn or be a student to that what you're asking for? Or is it just something you're asking for that you're not fully prepared to steward, or to humble yourself to receive, or be compassionate, to be open, to be cooperative, to be a team player in love, to die to your ego, or to honor yourself and be honest and authentic? Or are you playing small, or are you still in that place where you'll settle? It's like Spirit's like, are you really willing and ready for that what you asked for? Because I feel like the type of person that is coming your way, they either are someone that's going to teach you a lesson in a, I'm not getting like a heavy energy, but in a way that either calls you to stop a pattern, not play small, to level up, or to be open to that what you really desire. Or they are that person and it's still going to trigger that rise to the occasion. Like, okay, what I'm asking for, I got to really be ready for it. I can't play no games. I can't, you know, say I want one thing, but I'm not really showing up for it or really ready for it. Or I'm still at this place where I might push it away or sabotage it. It's like, are you really willing to make the necessary change to show up for that? Okay. They want you to get out of your head in regards to this topic, because it's not that love can't come to you, whether that's coming through a person that's going to stick around, or come through a person that's just a seasonal type of connection, or someone that may be a catalyst. It's not to say that it won't happen. It's more so coming from the standpoint of, are you really open to it when it does arrive? Are you open, or is your eyes still closed? Are you going to be in your head? Are you going to second guess? Like, you have to be clear on what it is that you want. And I hope I'm making sense when I say these things. I hope it is clear and it makes sense to you. So yeah, that's what I'm getting for you, sis. I hope that makes sense, or I hope it resonated if you're watching live, or whether you watch it after the fact. I do hope that this message, or the messages overall, will be helpful and beneficial to you. Okay. So yeah, much love, sis. I hope you have a safe weekend and that you enjoy yourself. And go ahead and move on to Miss Minah. And Angela, I have added you to the list. 1810. Okay. 1810 is Minah's timestamp. Okay. So Miss Minah, what does Source want you to know about the dreams you've been having about this man you're trying to get over? Okay, let's see. Let's clear up here this energy. I send love and peace to all previous parties and energies involved, Spirit. Thank you for your divine wisdom. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Spirit. What is your guidance, your insight, your message for Minah in regards to the man that she's been trying to get over, these dreams that she's been having in regards to him? What do you want her to know? What have you been trying to convey to her? I heard five cards. Okay. The Wheel of Fortune in reverse. The King of Wands. The Hierophant. The Seven of Cups. And the Eight of Wands. Okay. I feel like this message is like you are free of a cycle. You're out of a cycle. Is there something about it that feels, so maybe the circumstances and or the dream, the energy around it feels like misfortune. Like you perceive either the dream is like something maybe bittersweet, or bad luck, bad circumstances, or the situation at hand in the waking life was not something that you feel like ended up fortunately for you. Like it didn't end up well. So it's like you're interpreting it that way, but the actual factual thing of it is like you're free of a situation. Like you've broken free out of a repetitive energy or a cycle that you've been in. This could have been someone that you considered marrying, or maybe thought that potentially this was the person you were going to end up with and marry. That dream was, I feel like, a lot of different messages centered around what's to come. And not so much like with this person. It kind of, I mean, it could be to an extent, but I would say that if anything regarding this person, it represents something that's closing out of your life. I feel like one of the symbols was like, it could have been the symbol of marriage was involved in this dream, or something with, I don't know, keys, rings, doors, maybe even something with like, there was like a central theme around this, not like so much the person, like I feel like they were one of the themes, but like maybe there was like some type of key symbols or a space that you were in the dream. If you're still watching, like, I don't know, you can confirm this or not, but there was like a actual space or environment, and I feel like that was even symbolic. Or like, let's say for instance, like there was a space where maybe it felt like a classroom or something. Because there is a lesson here. There's some type of symbolism that represents a lesson that also represents a door or new beginnings or a new chapter, a new cycle, forward movement. Some of this dream as well was not completely like prophetic, if you want to call it that. Some of it was like you filtering through things that you've been dealing with subconsciously with this, because that Seven of Cups to me feels like some of it was like divine messages. Some of it was kind of like filtering through your own mind or your own emotions or your own feelings around the situation. It kind of manifested itself through the dream. I want to clarify this Eight of Wands though. What's this Eight of Wands have to do with her dream spirit? Four of Cups. Yeah, this like this missed opportunity, this misfortunate situation, but you're not seeing that. Like spirit revealed something to you in this dream to look forward to. So it's almost like, I don't know if you journaled your dream or you sat with the symbols, because there's something about key things in that dream that represent different things. Like if there was doors, let's say, like I said, there were keys, rings, a classroom, a hall, or something like that. There's something about this, like you got to be able to pinpoint some of these energies and like how to discern what parts of the dream were spiritual messages versus things that you've been dealing with subconsciously coming through the dream within itself. Because I do feel like sometimes spirit will show us things in dreams that may be uncomfortable or painful as a means to say this is something you still have to work through. This is something you still haven't released yet. You haven't made peace with yet. You know what I mean? So, I'm going to just clarify one more time. I want to clarify the King of Wands. Two of Swords. Yeah. There's something about this where you still have some confusion around what was the point of this? Like, why did this happen? What did this person mean? What did they represent? Why did they come into my life? And I feel like some of that was coming through the dream, like some of your feelings around the situation, but also at the same time too, like there was key symbols here that I feel like spirit was speaking to you. And one of the symbols here, it does have something to do with a lesson, and it also has something to do with new beginnings and allowing yourself to be receptive to that. So I don't know what in the dream was being revealed that you needed to release. So the fact that you are trying to let this relationship go, spirit revealed something connected to this person that you still haven't released yet. I feel like that's one of the major things, because like your subconscious is bringing up something that you feel about the situation, and I feel like it's connected to what you need to let go of. So I don't know. I hope that makes sense. Let me know. I don't know if you're watching still, if you're still on here, sis. But let me know if that made any bit of sense. Okay. All right. So I'm sending much love to you if you're still watching, sis. Or even if not, if you watch this after the fact, I'm sending love. I'm sending peace to you. I hope you enjoy your weekend. I would sit with this and like write out every bit of detail. I don't care if it's like the time of day it looked like, if it was colors, what setting you were in, what key things, what was said, whatever, like write it all down. $25.49. Okay. Sydney, you're up next. Okay. Okay. So let me see, because I gotta pull that thing up again. Okay, so what's going on in your love life and what's to come? And then general question, what blessings are coming towards you? Okay. All right, let's see. Yes, you're welcome, Yamina. Previous energy, spirit, ask for divine wisdom, divine truth, and clarity for Sydney. What's going on in her love life? Like, what does she have to look? Is there hair in my deck? It feels like it. Okay. Or is it? It feels like it, but I could be tripping. Let's see. All right, so the Nine of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups, Ten of Swords, Ten of Wands in reverse, Two of Pentacles, Nine of Wands, the Emperor, the Ace of Pentacles. So, sorry. So I feel like right now, for the most part, like the energy surrounding your love life, it does feel kind of like this will be a period to where you are going to pour into yourself at this time is more of a major focus, not so much on love, because whatever is coming your way, it is much more than what you had. I feel like you're in a better state within yourself than the other party was or is right now. I feel like this person is at a time in their life where they're having to fight some inner demons. I feel like this person is still trying to figure out their way, their path. And I don't feel like this has anything to do with you. This is a personal journey. And it's funny because you have 3 tens. So you have the Ten of Cups, the Ten of Swords, the Ten of Wands. But you also have 2 nines, the Nine of Pentacles and the Nine of Wands. So you're both at this state where you're having to finally complete something. It's like something needed to come to an edge or hedge, whatever, whatever the saying is. It's like it needed to come to this place of conclusion because there is a new chapter here, whether it's together or separately. And I kind of feel like with this Emperor and the Ace of Pentacles, it does seem like this energy is making way for more of a stable foundational relationship. For, I don't know why I'm getting this, but I have to say it. But to where for once you meet someone that, if not on the same frequency and same vibe as you and can kind of maintain and keep up with your energy in a healthy way, if not on the same vibration, they may be even a bit more capable than you. Like they have a little bit more to offer than what you've offered. It's almost like you've been someone that has always brought a little bit more to the table. Like you've always kind of made up for what someone lacked or something like that. Or It doesn't even have to be on a material level. It could just be spiritually. It could be intellectually. It could be emotionally. It's like there's something about mismatches for you. Like there's a resonance to an extent to where it's almost like you are the ground, you are the supportive energy for a person in a lot of ways. And it's like you kind of get the short end of the stick. Like you're not with someone that is a divine complement to you, if that makes sense. So whatever this next chapter represents, it is a me time energy because I feel like you have a lot that you are creating for yourself, or this is a time where you're going to start to see things come together for you, or you find some type of stability just within your own circumstances, like you're thriving in your own energy. Then it's like it makes way for this Emperor and Ace of Pentacles energy to come into your life. So whoever the past energy was, I feel like they're at this place where they have to face some inner challenges and some inner demons. Like they have to release it. They have to let it go. There's a lot of imbalance in this person's life. They might be a little confused about where they're supposed to be placing their time and their energy. So it all happened out in its own divine way. It's divine order, I feel like. So this Emperor, I feel like, represents somebody that's they might be older than you too, by the way. Like this person could be way older, not way older, like significantly older, but there's somebody that can show you or teach you things. They have a little bit more to bring to you than what you're used to getting. And I feel like you kind of need that. You deserve that, by the way. So let's see what blessings are coming towards you. Let's tap into that. Yeah. So, and you may be getting messages around, not so much just like love and like who's coming towards you, but just like messages centered around allowing yourself to receive more for yourself, like more out of life for yourself. Okay. What blessings are coming your way? What blessings are coming Sydney's way, Holy Spirit, that you want her to know about? What blessings are on the way for her? Yeah, there's hair in here, and I can't figure out. Every time, I hate that. And that's because some of my cards fell on the floor. Oh, there it is. It's one of my dog's hair. Disgusting. Okay. All right, let's see. 9 of Cups. Okay. Ace of Pentacles. Knight of Wands. Star. 5 of Swords and the 6 of Wands. So, like, it's given kind of like soft life. So, wherever you felt like you fought a lot or you felt like you had to kind of put a lot of assertion into circumstances, like to the point where it felt unnatural. Like, let's say, I'm gonna just use love as an example, where some things like you do feel like at times like it would be nice to have a partner that was able to at least do this or do that, where I don't have to always be the one, or if it's work where there's always some sort of battle, it would be nice to kind of just have things flow in a way that doesn't require me to fight or overexert my energy. And I feel like you're going to have that. You are going to be able to experience this, but you're going to have to chill, you know? You're going to have to allow yourself to receive. You're going to have to allow yourself to kind of like fall into this. And I know that it might not feel natural to you at first, but there's something about like finally, I don't want to say getting to rest, but kind of where things flow in a way where you don't have to fight or feel like you have to push yourself so much, if that makes sense. And this could feel like a double-edged sword, because if you're used to kind of like doing everything for yourself, or being your own self-motivator at times, or feeling like it's like you're the doer, right? So it could feel like a bittersweet thing to be like, okay, well, does that mean I do nothing? And it could feel foreign to you, but it's actually a good thing, if that makes sense. At least in this time in your life, like there needs to be a balance of that. Like you can pour too much into doing and not allow yourself to receive and be poured into, or allow the universe to bring things to you. I also feel like whoever, quote unquote, is like an adversary or an enemy to you with the Five of Swords, next to that Six of Swords, it's like you're going to be exalted in some kind of way, or you're going to be doing better than maybe these people thought you were. And it's like these people might have to eat their words. It's almost like they have to watch you. And this isn't to like smear shit in people's face and be like, haha. But it's kind of like, it's just, it is what it is. It's karma, It's balance. It's order. It is what it is. Yeah. So with the Nine of Cups and the Star card together, that to me feels like some type of wish fulfillment, things falling into an order, a place that feels really good. And I feel like it's because you're allowing spirit to do their thing with you and bring into your life what is good for you, and not forcing things to happen or worrying about how is it going to happen, if that makes sense. Whoever tried to like sabotage you or start some shit, or whether it's, in the workplace or any other place, they are going to have to watch something come to pass for you, something positive. So that's what I'm getting. Okay, so Sydney, that was your reading, sis. I hope this resonates, confirms, gives you some food for thought. All right, so we'll talk soon. So I'm going to go ahead and move on to the next reading, which is Miss Jennifer. Then after that, Lanay, Frank, Brianna with a Y, Brianna with an I, Alexis, and then Angela so far. So the list is still open if anybody's interested. So let's go ahead and move on to Jennifer. Your timestamp is 37:15. Okay. So Jennifer. Okay. Your question is, what are this person's feelings about you, and what good news is coming your way? So let's tap in. I'll check, sis. I'll check, Zainab, and see where you're at, because I might have to change the list, because I don't know. Unless I missed it. I'll look. Okay, Three of Cups try to fly out, so let me clear the deck, send love and peace to all previous parties and energy, spirit. Thank you. Ask for permission to tap into Jennifer and her person's energy. What do you want her to know as far as where this person's feelings are towards her? What is this person's current feelings that you want her to know? Okay. Four Cups flew out. Two of Cups. Wow. You got a lot of cups. The Worlds. I will say that Three of Cups probably was for you. So I'm sorry. But I'll include that into the energy. King of Cups, Five of Cups, and the Queen of Wands. Yeah, there's something about, because if you notice, you have the 4 and the 2. So I feel like that 3 was supposed to come out. So it's like 1, like 2, 3, 4. So like something with progressive energy. I kind of feel this. Yeah, I feel like with this person, it could be like, no matter, they could be comparing you to other people. So it's no matter who they encounter or who they have encountered in the past, this person doesn't feel that same type of vibe with other people, or they don't feel the same type of like feelings or emotions being provoked. There's something about it where they're comparing. They're comparing you. So I almost want to say, like, if this person is, trying to entertain other people, like, it's not hitting on anything for them. It's not doing what they thought it was going to do. And if not, it's kind of like they have to make this comparison. They have to make this comparison between you and other people, because it's like there's something that either won't, how do I explain this? This is kind of like a complicated energy, to be honest. Because I don't feel like this person is fully confident about some type of decision they've made, or they may have felt like the grass is greener on the other side when in fact it's actually not. Yeah, something about your energy stands out more to this person than someone else, or just people that they've dealt with. There's something that's not in comparison. So the King of Cups tells me this person is full aware of how they feel. They may be trying to mask it, not to be selfish or to be like manipulative or to be a fuckboy or as an emotional avoidant energy. I don't get that. It seems like this person feels like it's just due to the circumstances, just the right thing to do. Yeah, it's like it's just the common thing to do. So I almost want to say like this person could feel like they've messed up, or they always mess up in love. So they could also be thinking about the fact of the people that they did really care about, they really did love, and how they might have fucked up those relationships as well. And when they look at you, it's kind of like one that they feel like they really can't mess up, because it's like third time's a charm. But in this instance, it's not a charm. It's kind of like a fuck up if I do that. Let me see. King of Cups. Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, it's like their feelings around like why they cannot give themselves fully in a relationship right now, coming to the realization of how they feel about you, and like maybe past circumstances where they feel like you're irreplaceable, to also comparing their past experiences where they loved a person but they fucked it up and they don't want to do the same. This person is saying like, I need to either work through these emotions, or I need to work on me, with the Eight of Pentacles clarifying the King of Cups. Okay. Because there's something about your energy that is like, it's a powerful energy. They're very attracted to you as a person, not just physically, but this person's very drawn to you as an individual, your energy, your essence. There's something about it that stands out. And again, it's like making them think about past experiences where they fucked up, they messed up, they didn't see maybe what they perceive as a good thing. They mess up opportunities. They sabotage love relationships, or people that they really cared about, people they were really fond of or loved. And it's like with you, it's almost like, did I do the same thing again, or I don't want to do the same thing again? But you know the circumstances better than I do. So whether they did potentially sabotage something, or they fear sabotaging it. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and tap into what good news is coming your way. Energy. What good things are coming Jennifer's way? What good things are coming Jennifer's way? What good things are coming Jennifer's way? Good news. Sorry. What good news? What good news is coming Jennifer's way that you want her to know, Spirit? Ooh, okay. I'll take it. Ooh, girl. You have the Emperor and the Empress in the same spread. So 7 of Cups, the Empress, Page of Wands, the Emperor, 2 of Swords, 2 of Cups, 6 of Cups. Let me clarify this 6 of Cups real quick. Oh, okay. Spirit is just giving it to me. Excuse me. The Lovers, the Knight of Wands, the 8 of Cups, and the 3 of Wands. They really want you to hear this. This message is the good news. This particular part of the reading is the good news, I feel like. So I want to focus on the 6 of Cups first, because The message is very clear all the way up until the Six of Cups for me. So I just want to discern what this is first. So the messages, I feel like something about the past or something you desired, prayed for in the past to come to pass. It may not come in the, I hear the designed, what you designed it or envisioned it to be, or what you may have preferred it to be. You might have to kind of walk away from maybe the way that you thought it was supposed to be delivered to you. How this, it's like a love story, to be honest, because the Two of Cups and the Lovers, the Six of Cups, the Emperor and the Empress, that screams love all day. And not just any old love situation, but one that is purely divine. It's true love. It's a vibrational match, a divine complementary energy. So it's not just like some random like love, like, oh, we fall into it, we like each other, we're attracted, and we just end up together. There's something about it that has qualities of deep healing, qualities of feeling like you're coming home to yourself, where it brings out like this playful, healthy inner child energy, where it makes you kind of let go of fixed, like it has to be this, it has to be that, and kind of just open yourself up to enjoy the moment, not from a place of like impulsiveness, immaturity, just being frivolous with your energy, being frivolous with your heart and your time, but from a place of like maturity, like, you know what, I owe it to myself to be present and enjoy life and enjoy a connection that feels good without all the trauma and the pain and the fear and the mistrust and the cheating and the flaky energy. So whatever it was in the past that was very flaky, immature, kind of like brought a lot of pain or a lot of confusion, a lot of unexpected, like flighty, like 1 minute it's like very passionate, it's fun, it's exciting, and then the next minute it's like, oh, but I can't stay, type, like where it shocks your heart. Like it's almost like, you know how that feeling when you're on a roller coaster where you're really up high, and then when you get to the bottom or you drop, or you go down the rails, that your stomach drops. It's like that, where a person can make you feel this exhilarated, like things are moving very fast, like a roller coaster, like you're going fast on this roller coaster. It has its swirls and it spins, and then that heart dropping feeling of going down to the bottom. It's like, that's what it feels like. And love should not feel like a roller coaster ride. It should fucking not feel that way. It just shouldn't. Or where it just makes you feel dizzy, where you're on this constant cycle, like you're on a Ferris wheel, where you're just spinning around and going up and down and up and down, and you're just, it's taking you nowhere, but you're just moving in the same pace. You know what I mean? Not making you nauseous. Yeah, exactly. Like the shit makes you sick. That's not how love is supposed to feel. Because that's like the uncertainty around it. So with like the Emperor energy, that's a person that means business. They know what they want. They know themselves. They know their environment, their surroundings, or they know how to adapt and to adjust. They know how to make things work for themselves. They also have to consider other people. So this is not that it's not that playtime energy. It's not playtime with them. Yes, thank you, Nina. Hey, Nina, by the way. It's not that playtime energy. This is somebody that means business, and where you can rest in your femininity. Like you still have your independence about you. You still have your identity about you, but you can rest and trust, like, oh, this man ain't gonna just drop me on my feet, on my head. Like he's going to ensure me that things are good, and he's got it taken care of. He cares about my well-being. He cares about my heart. Her garden is full. Like her garden ain't lacking a damn thing. Like she's good. She's nurtured. She's taken care of emotionally. Like, I just want to use this as an example. I don't like to exalt people that I don't know personally, or like celebrate people I don't know. But like from what I can see and what I can sense, like Russell Wilson and Sierra, that type of love. Like this is somebody that's going to take care of your heart and take care of your life. You know what I mean? Like you could still be your own person, still be your own bad bitch, but I respect you. I got you. I support you. This is that type of energy. You don't have to worry with me. I'm not in and out. I'm not flaky. Like, no. Not drop you. You're stupid, Nina. So that's what I'm getting, Jennifer says. I hope that this resonates with you. Okay, yeah, they're not going to leave you in your head. It's like you pour into me, I pour into you. We pour into each other, and there's no confusion. There's no friction. There's no back and forth. There's no playtime. No more playtime. Okay, so yeah. I'm sorry that my camera's shaking. My tripod is sitting on like another table, so every time I move and reach over, it shakes. All right, sis. Much love to you. Many blessings to you, sis. Enjoy your weekend. Be safe. Let's go ahead and move on to Lanay. I updated the list because I did not see Elsena. So Elsena will be after Brianna with a Y. Okay. All right. So Lanay. Damn, we have 50 minutes already. All right. Foxy, what are you doing? Stop scratching my carpet, Foxy. What you doing over there? Okay. Lanay, hey. What are those cards? I don't know. I got them on Amazon a while ago. There's some kind of Rider-Waite version. I don't freaking know. You know how I do. I just be finding cards. Okay, so Lanay, what is this new beginning you've been feeling? Like, what is the energy? Okay, so you have two. Okay, general love read. Okay, I see. So what is this new beginning that you've been feeling? And then your second question would be, what is the energy between you and this person at the moment? Okay, so let's see. What is this new beginning energy you've been sensing? Let's clear our previous energy. Each party, love and peace, spirit. Thank you. Now, let's see. What is this new beginning energy? She been feeling that Beauty and the Beast library. Yes, I'm gonna have it in my house. That's why when my mom be talking about you should get a tiny house, that ain't my story. That I don't resonate with no tiny house. Like, that's not the home for me. You know, that might be somebody else's thing, but that ain't my thing. Like, my closet is already not enough for the shit I have now. Just that alone. Let's see. 5. I hear 5 cards. Okay, so 8 of Wands, the World, the 2 of Cups again. This card be coming out, huh? 6 of Swords in reverse with the 7 of Swords. I feel like this new beginning energy is like something that you might have felt like escaped you, lost you. So like, I feel like Spirit is pointing you to where you need to close some things out. So it's like this new beginning could also be prompting you to close some type of cycle out, maybe stop some type of pattern, some habits, something. It's like it's pointing you in the direction of what needs to close out first, right? Because the 6 of Swords is in reverse. So it's not quite time yet for something to move forward. With the 2 of Cups, I'm betting that has something to do with love. Just saying. It has something to do with love. I guarantee it. With the 2 of Swords, it does. But there's also this feeling like something might miss you, or that you missed out on something, but you really didn't. It's just a matter of maybe moving something out of the way, whether that's on an external and or internal and external level. It's like, let me clarify this 2 of Cups first before I say anything else. 10 of Swords, yep. 7 of Pentacles. There's something that's like, something that needs to end. It could be on a psychological level, like a mental level, something like a pattern or a thought process. It could be centered around the belief around waiting, like how to discern the difference between waiting and continuing to persevere on something, or knowing when it's time to stop, you know, putting the effort or the energy into something. And it's around a relationship, 2 of Cups, or anything or anybody that you're pouring into. and discerning like, okay, is it the same? Is it being reciprocated? Or am I just kind of wasting my energy, wasting my time? But with the Two of Cups, it seems more of a personal energy. Like the Six of Pentacles to me would kind of be more of a um, kind of a generalized thing where it could be both platonic and romantic situations involved, or a job situation that you're giving to that you're not getting something back, or some type of imbalance that can go into different sections of life or aspects of life. But this feels more of like two personal energies, two people that are dealing with each other on a personal level. So where there's something around an ending that needs to take place. Like I said, it could be a psychological thing, or it could be the pain of, okay, knowing the difference between not looking at an ending as a failure, or should I persevere? Should I let this go? Like sometimes what we think that we need to persevere on and it's not working, it's not a failure. I don't feel like it's ever meaning of a failure. It just means it just is not for you, right? Or it's done. The time is up. Or like we can prolong a season that's already clipped itself out. Like that's like wearing winter coats in the summertime. Like it's hot as hell outside. Why are you wearing winter coats? Like, you know, you got to let the puffer jacket go. I know you like it. I know you think it's fly and everything, but it's out of season now. It can't come with you. That's the vibe that I get from this. So I kind of feel you're sensing, it's like you're sensing a little bit of an urgency, like, okay, my baby's about to come. I know there's a due date or a potential, like my baby's supposed to come around this time. I need to prepare myself for this baby. And it's almost like you're not fully prepared for the baby. It's like there's the room that needs to be made and set up for the baby, the car seat and all that. You don't have all that yet. And it's like Spirit's telling you, okay, prepare for the baby. You know, get what you need to get ready, remove what you need to remove so this baby can come. That's the energy I get from this. Okay, so let's see. How is this person currently feeling about you? Yeah, there's a stronghold here. I feel that. Like, it's like this Leo, stiff-armed, prideful energy. And it doesn't have to be that you're prideful in a sense of, like, stubborn and prideful, like people that are, like, this tyrant, or not really a tyrant, but let's say, for instance, like someone that is very unmovable and unwavering in a nasty way. Like, I'm not doing that. I don't care what you have to say. I do what I want to do. It doesn't feel like that. It feels like, well, what if I look like a failure? Or I don't want to be stupid. I don't want to look crazy, or I don't want to be wrong. It's like that could be the energy of pride, if that makes sense. Okay, so let's see. How does this person in question, how do they feel about you? Like, actually, that's not what you asked. You asked, what is the energy? What is the energy between you and this person at the moment? That's what you asked. Okay. What is the energy between Lanay and this person in question? What is the energy between the two of them? Two of Cups again. Hey. Ten of Wands in reverse. The Lovers. The Star. And the Page of Cups. Ace of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Okay. Let's see. There's like this burdensome energy here. So someone here is like not wanting to carry the weight or the stress of something here, whether it's connected to this connection or it's like a personal thing that could weigh heavy on the connection. Because though there is love, there's like a mutual connection here. So it's not one-sided completely. I don't feel that. There's definitely something real, that it's not like a fallacy. It's not limerence, you know? But with the Lovers card and the Star, it's like someone has to choose to align with it's either, because there could be a call here. There's definitely a call, something of a positive thing here between the two of you, but it's like that free will thing. Like, you can recognize a good thing, you can feel called to it, but are you going to decide to align with that? Because it's not so much about the journey of another person, but it's the journey within yourself that is connected to another person, or a person that's connected to you and your journey. Does that make sense? So the journey is not about a person. They're a part of your journey, you know? There's something here about alignment. I got to clarify this Page of Cups. Let me see. Yeah. 3 of Pentacles, 4 of Wands, the Devil. This person, it's up to them to decide to answer the call for love, because I don't want to say that if this person decides to choose this connection or not, that it ruins some type of fated destiny or something like that. In some capacity, there's benefits to this connection or choosing to align with it, that it could help this person grow, help them free themselves of toxicity or some type of pattern. Like, there's something positive that they will get with connecting with you. But if this person decides that they don't see, you know, the benefit in aligning with this, or the benefit of what your relationship could represent, or the catalyst of what your relationship is, then I just feel like with the Devil card, that's the opposite of the Lovers. That is the opposite. That's like the dark version of it. That's the toxic connections, the ones that don't bring you up, they bring you down, or they keep you stuck. They keep you in your false self. They keep you in toxic cycles, or they help you to sabotage your blessings, you know, your destiny, your path. Those are the connections. And it's like this person kind of has something about them to where they still like the toxic shit, or they still want to entertain things that are not in alignment with them, or they're open to that. So the 4 of Wands is kind of giving two opposite. Ooh, Spirit. That's why I love decks, like just different types of tarot decks, because if I look at this card, you see one girl has a blue, like fabric to her gown, and the other girl has a red garment. You know that movie, Red Pill, Blue Pill reference, and you know that movie with Keanu Reeves and Lawrence Fishburne, where he asked him, which pill, like, do you want to take? And he chose to take the red pill, which broke down the illusion. Where the blue pill is like, you can choose to stay in the place of oblivion and ignorance is bliss, and, you know, just live in that delusional world of what you think is real, what's really not real, you know, because the reality is, it's like you can still exist in that environment, but if you choose the vision that you wish to see, you're either going to stay in oblivion in that environment, or in that environment, you're going to see what's really going on. And so I feel like you represent that red pill, where the Devil card represents the blue pill, the illusion. So this person with you, there's times where they slipping out of that place where they like that feeling of truth, where they like that feeling of what real and authenticity feels like. But then there's that part where it's not always a pretty thing either, because it might reveal parts of themselves that they don't want to see. So it's easy to slip back into the ignorance is bliss state, because I don't have to change anything. Yeah, it might be toxic. It might be a little bit of up and down, but the dysfunction feels comfortable to me because I'm not ready to come out of it. So whether, I don't feel like necessarily there's another woman involved. I feel like this could just represent archetypes of people that are available, of what they've experienced. And I feel like you know, everybody's experienced a blue pill relationship. We've all been in a toxic fucking relationship, if not been toxic ourselves. We know what that's like. But when you get to that place where it's like, well, I got to be real with myself. There's things about myself I need to work on. Sometimes we meet partners that resonate with the part of ourselves that are kind of in that oblivious state, or still kind of ignorant to shit, or there's good parts that we can vibe on. But when it comes to the point where one partner says, I want more from myself, or I am manifesting more from myself, or I'm aligning with my authenticity, and just not just romantic relationships, platonic ones as well. there's points and times where there's a limit on that. There's a season on it, because some people are just not meant to come with. Either they're not ready to level up themselves. They can't vibe with you. They just don't get it. They don't resonate with it, or they just don't want to change. Or it could be their path is somewhere else, and it doesn't have to be necessarily a bad thing. So with this, it's like, I would say essentially don't leave the opportunity or the option or the decision up to this person to decide what they want to do with this relationship, because your choice also is involved with this. But the thing is, with this person, they have to figure out what they want out of life too, and if this connection suits them, if it resonates with them. Because there is a little bit of it's not a light decision. I'm not going to play and pretend like it's some light thing. It's not. You know, it's never easy to decide whether you want to continue something or you don't want to continue, you know, a relationship. So this person does have a choice to make, and it feels like with the Page of Cups in reverse, this person is not fully being honest with their feelings or emotions, whether it's the feelings of wanting love or the feelings of wanting to be with you or not, or it's the feelings of, I actually just don't really want this. I don't feel like I'm up for this, or it just doesn't vibe with me. You know, this person has to make that decision. And so do you, I feel like. And your decision is like allowing yourself to receive more for yourself, whatever that looks like, pouring into yourself. Or maybe that is the result of this. You've been pouring into yourself, and it's kind of like causing a little bit of friction here. And that should be all, you know, the more clarity that you need. We can't love people into loving us, but one thing we can do is, like, when we love ourselves, we will attract people that not only just love themselves, but also hold the space to love someone as well. Because whatever doesn't resonate when you're authentic to yourself and it doesn't want to connect with you, that's a sign like that's not for you. So I don't know what all this is. I don't know what all this means to you. Yeah, the World card's at the bottom of the deck again. So, because I think the World card came out in your last reading, if I'm not mistaken. I can't remember. Or the last question we just asked. But, yeah. Yeah, that was a lot. I'm sorry. That was a lot now. That came out right there, okay? Whew. Child. Let me know something. Did that resonate at all? Yes. You're welcome, sis. This resonates? Okay. All right now. You enjoy your weekend, sis. Be safe. Whatever you do, enjoy. However you enjoy it, be safe. And I'll talk to you in divine timing. So let's go ahead and move on to Frank. Okay. 107, 56 minutes. All right, sis. So you had a couple of questionals yourself. Your first question is in regards to what is this particular person's intentions, or why has this person popped up in your energy / world? Okay, I'm not going to say his initials out loud, but you know what you've asked for. Okay. Oh, that's your second question. Let me see. The second one, the guy, we'll ask that. That's second. I'm sorry. So your first question actually was, you asked, can I connect with your spiritual guidance counsel and ask them, what do you need to do? You're feeling stuck right now. Kind of in a roller coaster of emotion. So let's see, what can you do? What do you need to do about this energy? Spirit, please clear up previous energies and messages. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Ask for permission to tap into Frank's energy, and what is it that she needs to know at this time, Spirit, as far as her current energy is concerned, where she's at within her own self. What is her guidance, Spirit? What is her guidance? What's her guidance? Oh, okay. Dang, okay. So the Two of Swords was the first card out. You see the other ones that flipped out before these ones. Five of Wands, Ace of Cups in reverse, the Four of Cups, the Ace of Wands in reverse, and the Five of Pentacles. Yeah, I see the frustration. But what you don't see, because you have two fives. Fives are always kind of that challenging energy, but it's one that leads to changes. So the fact that you have two fives, you know, that's a 10. If you add the two fives up, you get 10, which essentially is a 1. So it's like tens can represent endings as well, but it can also represent new beginnings, a 1. It also can represent awareness. It can represent independence. So you're at this place where like you're in two worlds or two minds about the situation. You could kind of feel like, okay, this could be a good thing. This energy that I'm in, the transitions, the changes that I'm going through, this could be a good thing, but at the same time, it don't feel good, right? Endings never feel good. Never. There's always some level of uncomfortability, even if we understand why things had to end, or we understand that, you know, the ending happened for a reason. There's still this level of discomfort. So with you, I feel like with the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Wands in reverse, you don't see the new beginning. The Two of Swords doesn't allow you to see that because there's a part of you that's in the midst, in the middle, and it's not to shame you or to shame yourself. It's a human emotion. It's natural. When you're going through an end, it is a grieving process. It doesn't feel good. So allow yourself to kind of like process the energy, kind of flow through it in a sense, like you're only human. Like it's natural to feel what you feel, but to kind of have a ground about it, it's like don't be so distracted by what, you know, all these external things that you don't see, the Ace of Cups, the blessing, the peace, the new beginning, the overflow of what Spirit's about to bring to you. Like, even if you can't see it, that's the thing. Like, as humans, we get too caught up in needing to know every motherfucking thing, and we just don't. Just be rest assured and reassured that endings lead to new beginnings. They always do. There's always a purpose and reason as to why things happen the way that they do. There's always a reason. And if something leaves your life, better believe that it will be replaced with something bigger, something more aligned, something greater, something bigger than what ended, what just left. So I feel like right now, like Spirit just kind of wants you to shift your perception and be careful of pessimism and be careful of the lack mentality. Your enemy is not outside of yourself either. So like, even if a person did X, Y, and Z to you, don't focus your energy on that because you're giving them way too much power. They don't have the power over the transition or the changes that you're going through. If anything, they are kind of like that motivation, because the Five of Wands comes before the Six of Wands, which is the victory card. So it should be like your motivation to that victory and that reassurance that you're not always going to be in a destitute situation or in this down moment. Even the Five of Pentacles, the 5 comes before the Six of Pentacles, which is that charity card, that give card, that giver energy, that justice, that balance of blessings and gifting or charity. Like Spirit is not going to leave you hanging. Spirit's not. You might have to make subtle adjustments right now, but you're not going to be in this situation forever. It might be far better than what you expected for yourself or where you just left. I guarantee you that. It requires your trust. It also requires you to change the way that you're perceiving the situation. And letting your hand be open to what Spirit gives you and not being, because like if you focus on what is left and what you don't have or what you think you should be having, you're going to feel miserable and you're going to be even more depressed. But when you say, Spirit, I only want what's best for me, what you have for me, what the greatest of what the universe can provide and give to me, when you open yourself up to that, there's a shift in your mindset. There's a shift in even in your reality, because you can't see all of what Spirit has for you. So that's the exciting thing about it. Yeah, we can have like a Christmas list and be like, oh, I want this Barbie and I want this house and I want that. But your parents could probably go out and find a better Barbie house than what you asked for. Something maybe somebody made on Etsy by hand that's doper than something Mattel made. And you might like that shit better. Might have more bedrooms in it. I'm just saying. You never know. All right. Okay. Second question, let's see. I'm turning this Ace of Cups upright because I don't like it in reverse. I'm turning it upright. Okay, let's see. The other question. And by the way, when I read that, I already got your answer, sis. I already got your answer. But I'll pull cards on it for you because you asked about this person that has piqued your interest, but this person's not coming straight forward on what they want. That's a red flag like a motherfucker. I just want you to read what you said. And it says, I asked them, basically you asked them like what they want or whatever, and I think it scared him off. I'm not sure if his intentions are good, but I'm curious to know what they were, and does he have, or he does, I'm not getting into all that, but you asked what is his intentions, or why has he been popping up in your energy world. Let's see what Spirit got to say about this motherfucker, because if you ask this person what this person's intentions were and you think it scared them off, that ain't the person. Like, they're not even somebody to even waste your time and energy on. Like, nah. What you running for? What you scared of? Why are you scared about me asking what your intentions were? That's a red flag like a motherfucker. What you hiding? What are you scared of? Or actually could be doing you a favor. Let's see. Spirit, please make it clear, make it plain. What is the purpose of this man in question? I wouldn't want to do business with somebody I don't know what their true intentions are. Like, I can't. I wouldn't do. I don't know, sis. Hey, you answer your own questions. Like, your questions are like what you ask, what you saying is answering your question. You already know the answer, essentially. But it's like, we just gotta kind of filter through the questions and figure out what that answer is talking about. It's like a multiple choice. You know how when you get multiple choices and you read the question and it's like the common sense, the one that stands out the most is the most common sense answer usually. And all the other ones don't really make sense. It's like, it's that. It's that question. Let's see. What does she need to know about this man in question? Overall, in general, thank you. What does she need to know, Divine Spirit? What does she need to know? What does Frank need to know about this man in question? Yeah, okay. King of Swords. Seven of Pentacles, Ten of Wands. Okay. I feel like this person would just lead you to a place of confusion. This is like one of those energies that look good on paper. The Chariot, it's a card of ambition at times. Could also be like a successful card, expansion and all of that. But with the moon right next to it, this feels like just confusion. Emotionally confusion as well. So it's like they already gave you a red flag, sis. It's like if you persist on this path with this person, I feel like it's confusion. With the Queen of Wands, it's like Spirit saying you're way more than you allow yourself to be sometimes. Or when it comes to these connections, you might look at certain people in a certain light. It's something about what a status thing or like some type of position that a person could have. The King of Swords can come off as someone that's very diplomatic, very knowledgeable, very mature, wise, like you trust in their word, you trust in their counsel and all of that. A very independent person. They have like a stature about them. But the Queen of Wands is like that unconventional, powerful, independent force. Like she don't got all of the, the fancy titles. Maybe she does. But the Queen of Wands to me feels like that taboo type of energy, like the witchy bitches, right? Her power, her status comes from her ability, her spiritual gifting, her capability to create for herself. And also she has like something that, she has that essence, that energy that draws people in. So in essence, you don't really need this. King of Swords, like, yeah, there's value to the King of Swords, but you don't need it. You know what I'm saying? So like to answer the other question, you don't really need it. The Seven of Pentacles and the Ten of Wands in reverse. I feel like Spirit is kind of warning you not to put too many eggs into this basket or kind of wait to see what's going to happen, because the thing is it could become a burden that you don't really need to carry. I don't see anything here that's like a concrete energy. Like there's nothing super profound about why this person's energy is in your place. It's just like one of those cups that you can decide, is it worth my time or is it isn't? And in this instance, I don't really see the reason to go in this route, to be nice. I don't really see that, to be honest. I'm going to clarify this King of Swords, though. Oh, never mind. Four Swords. I feel like this is not a bad person per se. Like they may even desire or pray for somebody that, you know, is for them, resonates with them. I don't know if this person was previously married or they have a child with someone or something like that, but I just get like this person is not as warm. They don't match your energy. The Queen of Wands and the King of Swords, it's not a vibrational match in this essence. Like I don't see the complement to each other energy. It's like you could see the benefits of this person, but when you really tap into the energy, the vibrational aspect of it, it's not anything really profound or anything that helpful to you. So like if you go this route, it's kind of just like you're getting somebody that's emotionally unavailable as well, just as a heads up. I don't see anything promising with this. Like I feel kind of like I'm cheating you a little bit because when I read your question, I already knew the answer before I pulled the cards. You asked the guy what their intentions were and they kind of pulled away or they ghosted or what have you. That's a red flag, sis. So I'm gonna leave it at that. Okay. All right. So I would say a big fat X with a no. Like, you know, if you play them little game shows, you're like, let me bet on, and you go, that's what I hear. Like, this is a no. I don't even feel nothing off of it. Like, no, nothing. I don't feel shit, honestly. It's just not a match. I won't say they're a bad person or a terrible person, but it's kind of like I kind of gave you a way out, not to fuck with me type of thing. Like I did you a favor type of thing. Because this feels very, not even lukewarm. It feels like freezer cold type of energy. Like he's like a steak in the freezer. There's no warmth to it. It's fucking cold and it's stiff as fuck. Let's, I don't know how else to say it. No, it's a no, sis. When I be telling my sisters no, just it's for a reason. Like if I be telling them like sis no, like I'm all about the fairy tales and love because I believe in it for you. So if I feel something stank or I feel something that's just like I'm just hearing spirit just say no, there's a reason for it. It always reveals itself later. So no ma'am, I can't co-sign this for you. We're not going to co-sign this car and then find out that it's got a fucked up engine and then you got to take it back and it's going to cost you more than what you bought it. I ain't co-signing it. No. All right, so let's go ahead and move on to the next reading. So Miss Frank, much love to you, sis. Like, hold on, hold in there. Like, you got this. I would even say it's just focus on yourself. Like, these dudes right now, they're really just a distraction or just something to just feel good for the time, but it's really more so a waste of time than something that makes you feel good. It's like an extra headache you don't fucking need, you know? You just don't need it, honestly. Let that man find you. Let the man for you, let him find you. And when you're going to know that they're about business, because all this flaky, all this extra shit that they got going on is a total sign that this ain't it. Like, you got too much going on. You know, you're confused, you're back and forth, or you're coming in and you're saying one thing, or you're just wasting my time. What are you hitting me up for? What the fuck do you want? Just because somebody's in your spirit doesn't necessarily mean you got to entertain it. Some shit is really just a distraction. It really just is. Point blank, point period. This dude right here may not be a malicious thing, but they're not something that is like a waste of energy in a sense. You know, see past what's on the surface of a person and actually get down to the nitty gritty and pay attention to what they're showing you. Because this dude already, without saying and telling you that their intentions, they ain't no intentions. They ain't no intentions. So, yeah, I don't know how else to say it. But we tell them, you know, good luck. Thank you for your efforts, sir. Next. Right? Just tell them next. Bye. Or you just say it to yourself, like, okay, whatever, next. He might be fine and all of that. He got something going business-wise, but that's not, you know, whatever. Okay. Much love to you, sis. I hope you enjoy your weekend, or at least try to do something for yourself. Get you some wine or something, you know. Take yourself out. Get cute. Get dolled up. you know, whatever. Or you can just stay at home and chill and enjoy a good movie, a good show. That's treating yourself too. So, hey. All right, let's go ahead and move on. Dang it, we're at 84 minutes. I didn't even notice. Hey, Ro. How are you? Y'all ain't gonna like me. I don't know how else to give it to y'all. Like, I don't know. I don't know. I love y'all. Shit. If I didn't give a damn, I could just sugarcoat it for fun. Just be like, hey, he loved you. Oh my God, he's crazy about you. Like, this nigga ghosted you, but it's okay, sis. No. No. Like, he'll have you waiting. If you let him, he'll have you waiting. And you don't know. That's a headache. We all know where that goes. That's just like, you can miss me with the waiting and biting my nails and wondering, what are you thinking? Like, fuck you. Like, you ain't got no intentions. Bye. Like, son, you ain't got no intentions. Bye. Okay. Aw, I might keep it up a little bit. I don't know what I'm going to do, honestly. I do have another, like, setting in mind. Y'all know who I am. Miss Decor over here. I have an idea in mind. Okay, Brianna with the Y, sis, you are up next. Sorry to take your time up. So the energy surrounding you and this person's feelings for each other. And second question is, what does Spirit want you to know right now? I know, I love the whole romanticness of this. This is just be our guest in a girly sense. You know, it's giving Beauty and the Beast and like some, I don't know, very romantic backdrop. I don't know what our next setup is going to be like. We'll see. Brianna, what is the energy surrounding you and this person in question's feelings for each other? Clear previous energies. We're saying each party love, spirit, each party with peace and love. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What is the energy between Brianna and her person's feelings for each other? Ooh, goodness, I almost dropped my deck. Let's see, energies. Ooh, okay. These two, okay. The Ten of Wands in reverse again. The Five of Cups. You don't have to cry. So you guys could be releasing things like as a result of this relationship. It could kind of inspire you guys to release and heal. So the Ten of Wands in reverse, the Five of Cups, the Eight of Swords in reverse, the Hermit, the Three of Pentacles, and the Six of Pentacles. Yeah, there's something about, there's a healing energy here. There's times where like you could feel and or they could feel like this heavy energy where it's like, you know, the more something progresses with this connection, it's almost like when you climb a mountain or you're hiking, right? So I'm gonna try to use this as a metaphor. So like when you're hiking, the more closer you get to the top, like your legs, your booty muscles, your calves, your feet, whatever, you're sweating, you're hurting, everything's going to hurt, right? And the closer you get to the higher aspect of it is going to hurt. So like every time you guys maybe progress somehow in your connection, or like where you guys grow closer together, there's like this heaviness, like maybe it's a fear, or it's like it's more so of like a breakthrough. So like, let's say you have trust issues, and the more you guys get to know each other, the deeper you get. It's like the fear comes up, like, oh my God, can I really trust this person? Do I really want to do this? Do I really want to talk to this person? Like, what if he's lying to me? Like, all these things like start to come up until you're like, fuck it. Like, I'm going to listen to him. I'm going to hear him out, or I'm going to trust that he's going to follow up. He's going to follow through with what he said, or, you know, it could be like you guys make plans together and you're used to people canceling on you. So instead of you getting in your head and be like, oh my God, he's going to cancel, he's going to flake out on me, and be like, you know what? Get out of your head, get dressed, get ready, like just meet up when you guys are supposed to meet up. And it's like you find that there's nothing to worry about. It's that type of energy. Like I feel like you both may kind of go through the same thing. So yeah, it causes you guys to get out of your own way. Like with this person, the weight, the heaviness, the burden that they may feel sometimes, or like the stress that they feel like they might have to carry, it's like something breaks past that. And I feel like that Hermit card is that wisdom, that part of the self that's like, no, I'm going to continue to follow the light. And the light doesn't necessarily have to be the person. I feel like the person's a part of it, but it's not like the full picture. It's a part of the light, right? So I'm going to trust myself, or I'm going to trust spirit, or I'm going to trust that my path is like, I'm not going to be led to something, you know, bad. Even if this doesn't work out in the way that maybe we want it to work out, or it may not last long, I don't feel like this is a bad thing. I'm going to trust this, you know, or I'm not going to think that far ahead. I'm just going to stay present. And I feel like that type of wisdom is helping you guys to break free out of your blockages. So there is some type of like effort that you guys make to give back to each other. So you guys might have similar experiences to where you're used to some type of imbalance, or an unequal exchange and a connection, or an unequal amount of effort or something like that in love. And so it's like that responsibility to show up for each other and show up for yourself. And I feel like that's what's helping you both to break free. I hope this is making sense. So that's the energy that I get between the two of you, like your feelings around the situation. Yeah, and the sun is at the top of the deck, 5 of swords at the bottom. So you have the 5 of cups that was out. So there is like challenges that you guys have to work through, or that you are working through. And your person could have trust issues with people. And it feels like, yeah, you might have trust issues with people, but it feels like you have a hard time trusting yourself sometimes with people. Does that make sense? Or like, what I mean by that is like, you second guess whether you should or you shouldn't trust people. Like you doubt yourself. You're like, oh, I don't know if I should, or I don't know if I shouldn't. It's that type of thing, where this person can be completely like, oh, I don't trust nobody. Oh no, I don't do that. Or I'm just gonna, Okay, so what is your guidance from spirit? General guidance. Let's clear out previous energies. Spirit, just focus on Brianna's messages, what she needs to know. What's her message? What's Brianna's message? General guidance. Ace of Pentacles, 8 of Cups in reverse, 10 of Pentacles, 7 of Cups, and the 4 of Pentacles. Yeah, I always got for you that you prioritize stability. Like you really prioritize stability in love. And I feel like it could be, of course, like a financial stability, but I feel like more so, or just all in all, like where you can feel safe with a person, like you feel secure within that union. And it could also be too that this is pouring into like your life situation, like your current circumstances financially as well, where that focus of security, that fear of the unknown when it comes to that. I do feel like spirit is saying like, yes, blessings will come. Yes, stability of some sort will come, but you also have to make way for that. And on a practical level, I feel like something with you saving, or, before I say that, let me sit with it. There's like a fear energy around saving. So like, if you like, naturally, I feel like everybody should save money, but you don't want to penny pinch from a place of like, oh, well, I can't do this, or I fear doing that because I'm going to lack. Like, don't come from that perspective. Like whatever your needs are and you have it, then don't be afraid to put that money for it, and don't feel bad about it. Don't feel scared or feel worried or stressed. Like release that money within like this kind of like this space of gratitude. I have it and I know that more will come to me, or I know that my needs will be taken care of. And that is the shift. Now, when it comes to love, I feel like this message also applies where spirit is saying that you have not missed, and you will not miss that love that is secure, that is stable, that will grow, that foundation of love. You're not going to miss out on that. You're not. Regardless of where you are, where you think that you got it wrong in the past, or what if I get it wrong again, like spirit saying, let go of that. let go of it. You have not missed anything. You're not going to miss it. It's for you. Okay. All right, sis. That's your reading. I hope that makes sense. I hope that resonates. Yes, you're welcome. All right. Okay, so I hope you enjoy your weekend, sis. Be safe. I'll catch up with you in divine time. I'm going to go ahead and move on to the next read, which is Miss Elsena Zena. So let me see what our timestamp is looking like, because, see, 95. Okay, 95 minutes. I should already know how to convert. I'm lazy. I like to use this little converter calculator thing. 1 hour and 35 minutes. Okay. All right, so Elsena, 58. Okay. All righty. So let's see what you got going on, sis. Elsena. Then after that is Brianna with an I. Alexis and Angela is who I have on the list so far. If there's anybody that I missed, let me know. Okay. All right. General read and a general love read. Okay. Gotcha, sis. I got you. Yes. You're welcome, sis. You're welcome, Brianna. You're very welcome. My pleasure. Okay. All right. So, Elsena, let's tap into general energies around you. What's the general energy or message that Spirit has for you? Spirit, I clear out previous energies and messages. Thank you. I clear out previous energies and messages. We send each party love and peace. Thank you. What is it that Elsena needs to know? Just generally speaking, what does she need to know? Novi, Foxy, I'm proud of y'all for being quiet and not, thank you, guys. Thank y'all. Nova, you being good. I thank you, girl. You being really good. You're not being a bugaboo. Thank you. Okay. Y'all just sitting over there quietly, minding y'all business, not scratching at the door, barking and shit. Okay. Just had to thank my dogs for being such good doggies right now. Okay, so you have the Hermit, the Judgment, Justice, King of Swords, and the Tower in reverse. You have almost all majors, which is major. Okay, it's interesting. I feel like right now you do have like one thing that Spirit's like, it's like you're prepared, right? You're on a path, you got this, you're not lost, you're not, I don't know why I'm hearing you're not stupid. So like maybe there's certain times where you feel like because you don't understand something or where you're trying to figure something out, that you kind of fall into that space of like, I'm stupid, or, I must be, it's like you kind of downplay your intellect, or you downplay like the wisdom inside, or the spiritual knowledge that you actually have, or just your spiritual gifting, or your spiritual fortitude that you have. Like you kind of downplay that a little bit, or maybe you just don't see yourself fully, or your like the power of like your spiritual self, like the things that you can't see about yourself, like the deeper aspects of you don't see it, or you don't acknowledge it. And I feel like there's something that Spirit is saying that you are going to have to walk through to get to maybe some sort of breakthrough, because the Tower is in reverse. There's a person, this King of Swords energy, I'm not getting like necessarily like it has to be connected to a zodiac sign, like a specific, an air sign typically is what a King of Swords energy would be, but I don't feel like it has to necessarily be that. I feel like it's the energy of this person that could come across as like very demanding, very cold, very controlling. very calculated. I'm hearing dark, but it's kind of like subtle. So this person could have a dark energy, but it doesn't come off that way. Or you might see it as a dark energy where other people are just like, oh, they're just an asshole, or you know, they're just acting that way. Like, don't take it personal. But no, there's something about this person's energy that is dark. Like, obviously, those things that I named, like the character of this person coming through, those are not good energies. They're not high vibrational energies, other words, right? So it's almost like you have to walk through this, and there is going to be justice here. There's going to be a weighing of judgment. So how you handle a situation versus how this person handled it is going to be weighed accordingly. And I feel like Spirit wants you to keep that in mind, that be careful and watch how you handle the situation, how you handle yourself, how you handle people, regardless of what they do. Because I feel in the end, there's going to be some type of karmic payout, whether that's a good one for someone, depending on how they moved in their energy, or a good one by showing up in a diplomatic way, in a way that was, how do I explain it, like prudent. And when I say prudent, it's like I care about my future, my decisions, my choices. I think beyond the here and the now, beyond my emotions, beyond my fear, beyond my anger, beyond my pride and my ego, my stubbornness, or my need to be right. I see past that and I'm thinking about my future. So how I move, it's best for me to move in a way that I don't get carried away, or I don't get, you know, nasty and dirty and grimy. Even if this person does, that's not how I move, or I'm not going to move that way, because the Tower, there's a breakthrough here. There's something that has to fall. And I kind of feel like the King of Swords is going to fail the test, because something about this person's energy, I don't know who this person is. Let me clarify this. King of Swords. Hangman. Yeah, this person is kind of like under this test where Spirit is trying to get them either to let go, to sacrifice something that they're holding on to, like loosen up their pockets, like let go. And it very well could be that this person has to get the wisdom or the lesson by stripping them of something material that they hold on to. It doesn't have to be money. It could be their, like, a reputation, or their need to be right, or their need to be this, like, come across as this strong person, even if that means hurting people. There's something about this that's being stripped. The Tower in reverse. I'm noticing how these people are falling. This woman is falling gracefully if you look in this card, whereas this guy is kind of like, he looks a little bit unprepared, kind of unstable. Just saying, I don't know who this person is for you. Let's go ahead and move on to love. This is someone that doesn't make things easy for you, or tries to make things difficult for you. Let's see. Or maybe in the past, like, that hasn't gone unnoticed. General love energy. Elsena. General love reading. So general energy surrounding Elsena's love life, Spirit. What's the energy surrounding Elsena's love life? Two of Pentacles in reverse. Got quite a few cards. The Nine of Cups. Two of Swords. Eight of Wands. Got a lot of cards. Seven of Wands. The Knight of Swords, the Hangman again, the Strength, and the Moon. All right, got quite a bit of cards, so let's sort through them. One of the things that does come out very strongly is that the Two of Pentacles, I feel like you're learning, or you have been learning, how to make better decisions on where you place your focus or your energy, not just with love. But one thing that I do feel like a Spirit is saying, like, the adjustment is helping you to be able to discern your person. So like when love does present itself to you, or the right person comes into your life, it's going to help you to be able to discern that. Because I kind of feel like under this state that you're in, you wouldn't be able to fully recognize it because I feel like there's a level of self-doubt. There may be a level of like, what if I make the wrong decision, to the point where it causes you to feel imbalanced, or your intuition to be a little bit, not your, like, I feel like your intuition is always going to be there, but that part of you that trusts your intuition, it may be a little bit wobbly. Does that make sense? Because I feel like spirit will send you signs all day and tell you, like, even now, spirit could be like telling you about your person or trying to show you things about your person. But there could be something with you where you don't see it, or you can't see it because of where you are. It's like, I can bombard you with messages all day, but you'll kind of like knock them out. You know, like it looks like this Eight of Wands is like all these messages, all these clues, all these signs. And the Seven of Wands is like knocking them out like a baseball bat, like, nope. What about that? Well, what if I'm wrong? No, that's just delusion. And says, I know this energy all too well, because I do it. Not just like love. Like I do that sometimes. I don't want to say all the time, but like certain circumstances, I'll be like, Spirit, are you sure? Are you sure, Spirit? And it's like sometimes like shit be just too loud. It just be too loud to be denied. So I feel like Spirit either is like, this is what's occurring right now, or this is like Spirit telling you, your person exists. Yes, this person exists, whether you've met them or you haven't. I don't feel like you have, but it's like, in case when you do, I don't want you to be in the state of like blocking this person out, or trying to find something off or wrong, or something to say, oh, well, maybe it's not that, or Spirit is showing you clear indication, or Spirit uses other things or other people to get through to you, that you'll be like, nope, I can't do it because of this. No, I don't really think so, because like, you know, last time I got into a relationship, or last time I dated, and it's like all these things knocking what Spirit's like, the movement or something, or the signs or something. Yeah, so the person for you, they also want you to know, like, it could have already happened in the past, or it could have happened more than once in the past, where it's like where you got to the place where you revealed yourselves to each other, or you shown a part of yourself that the past, like whoever kind of got, how do I explain this? Like, it may not be something that deep to you, but let's say, for instance, like you showed this person in some kind of way that you're not desperate for love, like you desire it, but you're not desperate for it. And this person could have took that as like something like, oh, well, this person is not open anywhere, they're not available, or this person's not needy, they're not desperate, you know, so I can't really get past, or I can't get one over on this person. I can't just come into this person's life and just fuck around and fuck up, because they're not going to deal with that. They're not going to want to deal with me. Like, they'll drop me in a bad hat. Like, they'll drop me like a hot potato. Like, they're not even going to deal with it. So they could have saw some type of revelation or truth of your strength, of, you know, your strength could be your ability to love deeply, or to your ability to, you know, kind of make someone inspired and to grow or to level up or something. Let's just use that example. And this person could have been intimidated by that, or felt like, oh, I'm not good enough, or oh, I'm not ready for that type of person, and ghosted. And it seems like maybe something that made you feel a level of insecurity or doubt about yourself, or left you in a state of confusion. And I feel led to complete this because there's like one more card space available. Sun. So the moon and the sun, like, you will meet your match, but it's kind of like you have to go through those moments of time to get to that person. And it's like, once you do meet this person, the person that is for you, it's going to bring a lot of joy into your life. It's not going to take away from you. The moon card is kind of like an awkward stage, an awkward phase. It could be very magical. It could be very mystical. It could be very like enticing. That part of a relationship that's like, oh, it's kind of mysterious. Oh, it's kind of fun. I don't really know too much about this person, and so on and so forth. But if it never exceeds the point of depth, or the level of the capacity of depth that, you know, a connection, you know, how to explain it, as far as like how far a relationship can go, if it doesn't reach a certain level of depth, then it's just like, it's confusion, right? You're not clear. You don't see the full picture. But with the love that is deep, that is real, it's like that mysterious energy is going to be there. It's going to be the unknown. It's going to be kind of scary. But if you guys are willing to dive deep into these waters together long enough for the sun to rise and to come up, like, you're going to have a beautiful experience. But some people can't even reach the sun because they ain't ready. They ain't ready to get to the water. They're not ready to allow the sun to even come out. Some people tap out before the sun comes. Like, some people afraid of the dark, baby. They're afraid of the shadow. They're afraid of the unknown. They're afraid of what they could potentially see. Enough, like, they're not even allowing themselves enough time to get to the sun. Does that make sense? I ain't never read the sun and the moon card like that. And I've never seen them. Maybe I have, but it's very rare to see the sun and the moon come out together. It's very rare. So, hey, and the person that is meant for you, like, they don't mind diving deep in those waters, and they don't mind taking the time to do that along for the sun to come along. Like, it's not always, this is like the honeymoon phase. Thank you, Spirit. The moon card is like, it's that phase that is beautiful. And like I said, it could be mystical. It's mysterious, but it's also scary. And when it requires you to dive deep into really like shed of yourself and purge and clear and get deep with another person, get vulnerable within and feel safe enough to trust in the depths of these waters, people sometimes tap out of that. The honeymoon phase is cute. It's fun. But then when it comes to like getting really deep into a connection, people can't last that long. They don't even get to the point where the sun is here. Some couples know that. Like, they know that there's going to be seasons of trials and tribulations. Not like a person that puts you through the ringer and is like up and down and in and out of your life. Nothing like that. But parts where it's like, yeah, I'm going to have to face some fears, some insecurities, the fear of getting my heart broken, or the fear of being vulnerable and letting someone really see me and allowing them to decide whether they're going to love me or they're going to say, oh, this shit ain't for me, or this person is not all that what I thought they were. I thought they were getting past all the first impressions and really being vulnerable with the person. You want somebody that's able to go there with you and not tap out, not run, not get scared. Because if it's for you, it will stick around while you being your authentic self. That's why I tell people all the time, and I've said this to myself, like, it's so easy to like get into a relationship with people. It's easy. But a real healthy relationship is not easy. People like compromise themselves all the time in relationships just for the sake of saying they have a partner. The whole time, like, once y'all really figure out, oh, this person ain't as glamorous as I thought they were, or this person was putting on a front, they're really like this or they're really like that, and you find like, I don't really fuck with you like that. If you would have just been honest with yourselves and honest with each other about who you are, what you want, what you desire, this could have been eliminated a long time ago. If you reveal the true self, you give the person the opportunity to say, yes, I like that. Yes, I vibe with that person. Yes, I want to get to know you further. Yes, I feel your flaws are not something that's going to like turn me away or turn me off. Like, I love you regardless. You got to allow someone the space to do that. And if they're not for you, they're going to run. Cool. Good thing that you did do that. Thank you. Thank you for doing that, sir. Thank you for doing that, ma'am. You just ain't the person for me. Thank you. Bye. So my person can come. Like, get out of my husband or get out of my wife's way. Like, y'all get out of my way so they can come. But as long as you faking the funk and, oh, I want to be what this person wants me to be, and I'm going to pretend, and I'm going to say, oh, I don't really want kids, or I'll be like, you know what, he said he don't want kids, but I'll convince him later. He'll want to have kids. And then when you have a kid with him, then he's looking at you like, bitch, didn't I tell you I didn't want a kid? And they mad, you mad at them, and y'all forced, like, no. Why would you want something that's not ordained for you just because you think you want it right now? Like, you don't really want that like you think you want it. If it was for you, you wouldn't have to play no games to get it. You wouldn't have to fake the funk and sell yourself, your moral codes and your soul, your essence, your character to be with somebody that you know good and well. If you weren't that, they wouldn't look at you twice. And truth be told, they don't really fuck with you like that, because you can tell when someone is being fake. You can tell. You might be like, aw, poor Tink Tink. But because like you giving me all of this, you giving me all of that, and you're willing to like compromise yourself for me and let me do what I want to you because I'm such a shit asshole person, I'll stick it through with you because I ain't no good either. I don't know how to be authentic in love either. So let me just stick it out with you. Like, who wants that? That's the ghetto. No, thank you. And a lot of people do that. And sadly, people go walking down the aisle with that same shit. It's a sad thing. So a lot of people in relationships that they really don't want to be in, but they rather not be alone or look stupid to their family and their friends. Like, oh, see, I knew it wasn't going to work, instead of just being like, it didn't work. That was me. That was me saying, oh, I want my family and let me pretend, and I don't want to look stupid, or I don't want to be a single mother. Like, bitch, you a single mother with him. Like, you ain't, this dude is not marrying you. And if you do get married, he gonna feel like you muscled him into it. Who wants that? Like, that's miserable. That's the les miserables. However you say it in French. The les miserables. I don't know how you say it. Who cares? Anywho, no. No, thank you. You love it, you like it, or you don't. And if you don't, you're not for me. Bye. It's nice knowing you. You're cute and everything. I like things about you, but you ain't him, so bye. Bye. I'm telling you, it sounds easier said than done. It gets easier over time when you prioritize peace over stress, that sometimes, like, some dude just ain't worth all of that. Like, when you really look at it. Yeah. Yeah. All right, let's go ahead and move on. Sis, I hope this message helped you and maybe help some other people watching. I don't fucking know. But let's go ahead and move on to Brianna with an I, Alexis, and then Angela. So Brianna, your timestamp is, I gotta find it. Let me see. We are at, 116. Dang. Shiznit. One hour and 56 minutes. Damn, we've been on here for 2 hours. 2 hours. Hours and hours. You're welcome, sis. You're very welcome. Novi, I was just complimenting how good you were and stuff. What you want now, ma'am? What can I help you with? Can you be a little bit more patient, Nova? What you want? Attention? Attention per usual. Okay, Brianna with an I, your question is, your ex-boyfriend has been calling you from no caller, oh hell no, from no caller ID since the new year started. You recently changed your number after a phone call that you two had. He's told you on the phone that you're the only person that loved him, and you told him, I don't want anything else to do with you. Last year, he put you in a He put you in a third-party situation with a girl he recently broke up with. Every time he goes back to her, he tries to, oh, fuck him. Fuck him. My question is, why is your ex doing all of this to you? Because he's a loser. And like he said, you're the only person that loved him. Meaning, probably, I'm a pull on this, sis. Trust and believe. Most likely when he says that, like, you genuinely did love him, and you loved him in a way that probably kind of overstepped the love for yourself. And, you know, he felt comfortable in that, didn't have to hold no accountability. His last supply just didn't work out. So now he's coming back to get some more supply from you, and you don't want it. You know, you don't like it. You don't want it. So he gonna have to get the hint eventually. No. That it's a no for you. But let's see, because this is like an old storybook play. Need, you know, to get their life. So let's tap in. Spirit, please remove me out of the way, Spirit. I know, you know, I can get a little spicy, a little jalapeno, habanero, ghost pepper sometimes over here, and I'm really trying not. Miss Brianna, this guy, what is up with this ex? Why does he keep coming back into her life? Why does he keep coming back into her life? Spirit, what do you want her to know about this guy in question, this ex? Okay. Page of Wands. The international fuckboy card. No, I'm just playing. Well, it's actually the Knight of Wands, huh? Anything that's like under the King of Wands, sometimes I feel like sometimes he'll play a player. He like an old school play. Like he ain't been married yet. He like 50 and still trying to like hit 20-year-olds and shit and 30-year. Like you need to go sit your old geriatric fossil ass Jesus Jurassic Park ass down. So it's funny that the spread ended up with the Hermit being the last card. I hope he don't do this forever. I feel like it's this dibble and dabbling energy. Like he has to learn his lesson. With the Page of Wands, there's still this curiosity there. It's like he's not serious. Whether he like perceives it that way or not, he has this curiosity. There's still like an attraction to you. More so attraction to the energy that you provide. So the Queen of Pentacles and Queen of Cups are the most feminine energies in the deck. Most the receptive energies, okay? Very feminine, very giving, very loving, very patient, compassionate, stable, like all is welcome in my kitchen, like the kids that have a friend, that doesn't eat at home and the mom is like, oh baby, you can always eat here. You can always have dinner with us. And, that type of, this person I feel like looks at you as someone that does give a lot to them or has given them a lot, I should say, in the past. Like genuinely, like they meant what they said. Like they weren't lying about that when they said that they feel like you were someone that really loved them, or I don't know about the only person that really loved them, but I feel like to the degree where this person feels like you're a safe space to always come home to or come back to rather. But with the Hermit card, I feel like you are going to be their lesson for them. I hope, sis, like I'm not saying to be cold and be malicious towards this person. Like that wouldn't be right to do that to this person or to anybody. But there is I have to love you from, the gated community. You can't come in this community. You don't have the code no more. You don't have a key nor a remote to get into this gated. Like you're just not welcome here. I could love you from outside of this gated community, but you're not welcome here. I have a boundary. I have protection. You just can't come here. And I feel like that's going to lead to this person potentially having to learn a lesson. Like you are going to be someone that kind of either sets them on the path of like where they need to go within themselves. Because there is something about you that does feel like home to this person. Like, but there's a little bit of a user energy. There's this kind of childlike energy. So when I say childlike, kind of like a lack of knowledge of self, a lack of maybe emotional intelligence, to sort through what is it that keeps drawing them back to you, or why do they repeat the same patterns, or maybe why they didn't appreciate you when they had you. Why were they putting you in third parties? Why were they cheating? Why did this last situation not work out? Like there's something that they're not getting that they need to get on a deeper level, and they're not doing that. And I feel like this person distracts themselves with women or distracts themselves with everything and anything but focusing on themselves. And a little bit slightly, I'm not gonna lie, looking at this Page of Wands, this person may want to try to see what's up with their what's up, if you know what I'm saying. And I hope those gates are definitely closed for this person, because this is not the type of person that even deserves a whiff of your what, not even a stench of it off of your own fingers. I'm just saying, they don't even deserve that, not at all. So yeah, I feel like that's the gist why this person is like coming back, why they do the things that they do. It's not something to take completely personally, because if you look at the energies, Queen of Cups, Queen of Pentacles in comparison to the Page of Wands, you'll understand that obviously this person is not as mature as you are. They're not as emotionally aware of themselves. I don't feel like it's giving like someone that doesn't know themselves. They're still figuring it out. Yeah. And I feel like he will, like eventually, once you just completely just continue to ignore him, because sometimes people don't get it, or they feel like, okay, well maybe if I just try a little bit harder, and it's like, that don't, no. You had your chance. And the thing is maybe that was their lesson. And I keep getting this message for people that sometimes, like, we think that a person that didn't get it right means that they missed out on an opportunity with you. No, maybe for a time, but if they're not your person, they wouldn't have messed up anyway. Not saying that people aren't flawed and they can't make mistakes, but to a point where they know they're jeopardizing a connection to no return. You wouldn't have even put yourself in that position if you really truly cared. You were being selfish. You're being selfish. And the lesson is, like, when the real deal comes, to not play around. Don't mess this up. Because you had people in the past that were placed in your life as a good thing and you fucked that up. Don't do it again. That's what I feel like this person's lesson is. So, yeah. Yeah, so that was your reading, sis. I hope that made some sense, you know. I wouldn't take too much offense of, like, you know, because I do feel like you represent something positive to them, but, you know, under their circumstances, the way that they are, there's a little bit of, like, boy energy to it, some immaturity to it, but it's not your fault. That has nothing to do with you. Not a damn thing to do with you. All right. Good reading, you know. I didn't want to go totally in on the guy. Like, it just wouldn't be right. But, you know, people, we're human. There's flaws, but that don't mean you got to take it on. Like, that's not your responsibility. It's not. You can't take it on. All right, so Alexis and then Angela. I hope that's the list. I don't know if anybody else is still interested, but let's see. Where are we at for time? Brianna, I'm sending you much love, by the way, sis. Take care of yourself. Enjoy your weekend. 126. Let's do 127 because it's about to be 127 minutes. 2 hours and 7 minutes. God damn. All right. There's no shame. Let's get it. Alexis, let's tap into your reading. Let's see what we got going on here. What will your love life be like in March? And generally speaking, Novi, baby, I was complimenting you. Sit down. What will your next meetup be like? Okay. So, general love message. Let's see. What do you need to know about March? Anything that you have to potentially look forward to? Spirit, clear out previous energies and messages. We cleared out with. Clear it out with love. Spirit, thank you, thank you, thank you. What does Alexis? Oh, Nova, you see that card, girl? Oh, dang. Let me check, sis. And hey, by the way. Okay. All right, so the Knight of Wands flew out of the deck. The Seven of Swords, Three of Pentacles. Whew. Okay, I just got it, sis. Sorry. I see it. You sent it an hour ago. Okay. I'll add you. Let me see. Six of Swords in reverse deck card. Ooh. I'm trying to discern whether this is like what I just read previously or is this for you? Let me clarify because I want to make sure. Spirit. Okay. Alexis energy. Spirit. What does Alexis have to look forward to in love or any energy surrounding love potentially in the month of March 2024? Queen of Swords and Two of Pentacles. Yeah, you're not, there's something about fickle energy and love. Like, you're going to put your foot down. Like, something needs to change. So like, if it's someone that you're currently dealing with, that where you've been feeling like this person hasn't been completely forthright with you, or hasn't been, yeah, it's like somebody that hasn't been completely forthright with you, or it's like this fickle back and forth, up and down, in and out energy. When it comes to teamwork, when it comes to effort, when things kind of feel like they're moving forward, maybe this person pulls out. There's something that Spirit is like, this cannot continue like this. This energy cannot persist this way. So I feel like there's a point where you're going to put your foot down. It doesn't have to be like heavily harsh and all of that, like you getting real, temperamental and all of that stuff. I feel like you're just going to speak your truth in some kind of way. In a way that like lets this person know that I'm not playing games with you. Or it's like you're clear about what you want, what you desire. It's like you're going to make something very clear here. And it's something about a decision that needs to be made. Like, you might ask this person, like, you know what? So what's up with this? What's up with that? Blah, blah, blah. Like, what are we doing? Like, there's something on the table to leave it to where this person knows you mean business, or you're very clear about where you're coming from. Does that make sense? There's no confusion. It's not really a soft delivery either. It's very, maybe it's in a way that this person is not used to you coming at them. Or when I say coming at them, not like you're coming at them maliciously. Just want to clear that up. It just feels very out of character. Like, if you are very soft spoken, or you're just like, okay, I understand. Maybe next time, instead of, it's like, you know what? I'm sick of this. I just have to say something. Like, why do you continue to do this and that? Or, you know what? I'm getting to a point where, you know what? I'm just going to say, fuck it. Like, just forget it. We're not going to meet up, but whatever it is, I don't know, whatever the situation is, but I feel like you're going to put your foot down, because something has to shift here. The Death card is the only major arcana card that came out. It's like, it's enough. This is it. I'm not doing this anymore, type of thing. Or this ends, like, whatever this energy is that's been going on, like, it needs to stop. That's what I'm getting from this. So let me know if that makes sense. So, or sounds like a situation that would lead to that type of stance, or like you calling some shit out, like. All right, so your other question is, what will your next, oops, sorry if I keep shaking it because I keep bumping into my tripod thing. What will your next meeting most likely be like with this other person? And Alexis, because I got two Alexis L and Alexis T. So sis, you're gonna be after Angela, okay? If you're still watching. Let's see, what is this potential meetup going to be like with this person in question that Alexis is asking out, Spirit? What can she potentially expect? What can she potentially expect? Four of Cups, Five of Cups, the High Priestess, Ten of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles. This person could prolong something, or maybe if it's not, like, maybe this next meeting comes after a time where maybe it made you wait or something. Like, how to explain it? Like, let's say, for instance, this person, like, had to cancel some plans, or they said, oh, I wasn't feeling good, or I just wasn't in a good mood, or it's been a rough week for me. We're going to have to, like, reschedule. So this could come after a time of that, or that could be the energy, but it's like something you can sense. You already know. It's like you could kind of pick up or predict how something is going to plan out in some kind of way. Maybe not to the T, but like you have kind of like an idea of how this is potentially going to play out, this next meeting or something. It's like something you are able to see or predict. So with the Ten of Swords and Knight of Pentacles, It could be like there's something about it that might be delayed, but then it's like you come back to it later with the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, because it's kind of like an offer, like, hey, like you want to meet up or you want to do this, X, Y, and Z. And this person's like, I don't know if I'm going to be able to because I got to do X, Y, and Z, blah, 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 blah. But we're going to have to meet up later or something like that, or we're going to have to reschedule. Like, okay, well, all right, whatever, bummer. And then something happens later, maybe. That's kind of what I feel from this. So it's not really telling me like, because I'm trying to see this as like an activity or something that's going on, and I don't see it. The only way that I could see this being something else outside of what I said is like if you guys do meet up when this person is kind of like in a funk and you might say something or you might cheer this person up in a way that they needed it, or it's like intuitively you're able to like say the right things or just be there in a way that kind of clicks for this person. It helps them, it gives them a pick me up. That's the only other way I can see this, but somehow it can all still tie in though. So I don't know. Either way it goes, there could be something genuinely like, this person could really genuinely be in a funk. I don't feel like it's an excuse. I don't feel like they're lying to you. That's the only thing I can say or see with this. Okay. All right, sis. All right. Okay. So much love to you, sis. I know, damn, like these last couple messages have been a little bit hard to deliver, but I hope nonetheless, though, they've been helpful, or gives you potential heads up or just confirm something. Because a lot of times y'all be knowing. You just want a little more clarity. You want to make sure you ain't tripping. And I get it. I understand. Okay. So much love to you, Alexis. As always, I appreciate you. Thank you. Oh, I just seen one of the questions. Okay. So Angela, Alexis T, and Mahogany. I just seen hers. Y'all, your girl is tired. Like, I appreciate y'all. I'm getting tired. So I'm gonna add Mahogany. So Angela, Alexis T, and then Mahogany. I'm gonna have to update the list. I appreciate y'all. I really do. Thank you. I'm just a little tired, sis. A little tired. Okay. Let me see. I'm going to put the names in the chat so you guys know where I'm at. I'm going to update the list. Who is that? Jennifer? What you want to ask, sis? Turn off the lights. Let me see. After Mahogany, so Jennifer, I guess, yeah, that's fine. I have 15 spots on the thing, so I don't know why I'm complaining. I did it to myself. I don't know why I'm complaining. All right, Angela, I'm sorry, sis. I don't want to keep you waiting. Let me see what your timestamp is so I can convert it. It is 1:39. Okay, 1:39. Novi, please sit down, baby. I thought you was going to be good. I thought you was going to be good. You ain't missing nothing out there. What do you want? What, baby? These candles, it's hot in here. I got this damn hoodie on. I'm sweating my assets off, okay? I'm genuinely sweating my assets off. Okay, so Miss Angela. What, baby? What? Can you go sit down somewhere, please? All right, so your question is, what is this person's feelings about you currently? General question, you want to know if you will get this promotion at your current job. Okay, we'll see. We're going to see. All right, so let's tap in. Miss Novi. Let me let this heifer out because she's going to drive me crazy. Come on, girl. Go get me some water, by the way. You can. Go. Foxy, what do you want? Okay. They need to sit down. I hate when they do that. I was just praising them about how good they've been this entire life. They haven't been barking, scratching at the door. Okay, so let's clear our previous energies. Holy Spirit, how does this person, in question, currently feel about Angela? Tower. The Ace of Wands. I'm not sure if it's meant to be upright or reverse or sideways. I'm going to consider it kind of sideways energy. Not quite upright, not quite reverse. It's just, All right, so 4 of Cups, 9 of Cups, and Knight of Wands. Okay. There's something maybe that this person feels like needs to be repaired between the two of you, but maybe they don't know how. But it seems like it's far beyond the aftermath. So I don't feel like it's fresh. And if it is slightly fresh, like it hasn't been days, months, or weeks, then it could just be like something that happened earlier. Now it's like, okay, I get to sit with it and process it, or it happened a couple of days ago. Now I get to sit and process the energy. There's something about this where it's like, how do I repair this? But there's a part of them that's like, oh, I want to make sure I'm seeing this correctly, because the 4 of Cups and the 9 of Cups kind of feels like it could be selfishness, but I don't get that that's the intent. It feels like a potential, you know what, I'm not in the best of space or the best of moods. I need to honor how I feel. Like, I don't feel good about, the energy, or I'm still kind of feeling some type of way, or just like a moody energy. So it's like, I need to prioritize myself. I need to consider how I feel type of thing. So it's like, I may want, to address this, but right now I can't. So there's something about the Tower. Doesn't have to be completely dramatic, but to me, it does feel like something heavy enough for this person to be like, how do I fix this type of thing? So I'm not sure what it is and how and how detrimental it is. I do feel like potentially this person could come back to the situation and then try to rectify it in some kind of way, or try to fix the situation, in other words. But it's something that's not fully clear here. Maybe because I don't know what happened. I don't know the story. I don't know the situation, like what brought you here. But it does feel like something happened in the past, or in the most recent past, where it kind of like left you both kind of devastated, or in a state of like awkwardness, confusion, or like needing to repair something. But this person wants to, though. It's just a matter of, maybe they even know what they need to do, like what action to take, but they feel like they're not in the emotional state to deal with it right now, but they will potentially come back to it. That's kind of what I'm getting as far as how this person is currently feeling. More so, not so much about you, but your situation. Their feelings for you could be so like they're solid. So there's nothing here talking about their feelings because I don't feel like much has changed. How this person feels about you, it should be something that's evident, I feel like, because it's not highlighting that. It's telling me how they feel about the situation or the connection with you right now. That's what I'm getting. So this person is kind of like, it seems like a short period of I need to kind of just separate myself or I need to sit with myself type of energy. It feels like a short period of that. Not something prolonged or where it's like months and weeks out. It feels kind of shorter term than that. But I don't know. I could be wrong. The timing thing, like, I don't like to heavily focus on that. But it feels short. Okay. Okay, your second question, let's tackle that. So you want to know about getting this promotion at your current job. We're going to see the energy around that. What Spirit wants you to know, what Spirit's answer to that is. It's a definite short. You know, we'll see what Spirit says. Holy Spirit, please give her some clarity. Her question is, will she get this promotion at her current job? Will she get this promotion at her current job, Spirit? Will Angela get this promotion? 2 cards flew out. Will she get this promotion? Page of Swords. Judgment. Page of Pentacles. Clarify the connection between the Page of Swords and Judgment. King of Swords. The Lovers and the King of Wands. I'm not getting a yes or no, and I'm trying to figure out what it's saying. Because the Page of Pentacles can tell me, like, yeah, you will. The Page of Pentacles kind of does give me that vibe, but there's something about, like, a wise choice or decision. So I don't know, like something about this job maybe, or just like ask yourself, getting this promotion, is it something that, like, is it worth getting a promotion at this job or under some type of circumstances? Like something about this where Spirit wants you to weigh this accordingly. I don't know why. I don't get it. Maybe you understand a little bit better than I would, but it's like, do you really want it from this company? Like, does this really resonate with you? Is this really what you want? These kings here, I don't like their energy. So I don't know if this is like management. Is it supervisors? There's something about it that does feel, I don't like it. I don't know how to explain this. Because I don't understand the structure, you know, so I can't, it's not clear to me. So what I'm saying may not make sense to me, but it may make sense to you. There's something about, yeah, like there's a potential for you getting this promotion, but there's something about this where Spirit is like, do you really want it though from this, like this place, or what comes with this, or I don't know. Is it worth it? That's what I keep getting. I don't, let me clarify this. She get this promotion, Spirit? This job at her current job, will she get this promotion? 2 of Cups. I feel like, yeah, you will. I feel like it's a strong possibility, but again, it's like, but do you really want this? 2 of Wands, like, is this really what you want? I don't know why I keep getting that. 3 of Pentacles. Yeah, it seems like it's a high probability that you will. It's just like a question of, do you really like what comes with this promotion or something, or do you really still want to be a part of this It's something that you got to ask yourself, or are you ready with what comes with it? It doesn't necessarily have to be a bad thing, but it's like, are you ready for this? Does that make sense? It's a stressful job. Yeah. It's like, are you ready for it? Something like that. I mean, yeah, I guess that makes sense. Like more responsibility. I guess that would make sense. So, yeah. Let me know. Yeah, because it seems like the chances, yeah, like I said, this Page of Pentacles, it does feel like someone getting something, but it's like choose wisely, or are you really ready for it? That's what I get from this. You know, it doesn't have to be a negative thing. It's just really up to you too at the same time. Like it's really your choice at the end of the day. All right. So that was your reading, sis. Let me know if that made sense, if that resonated, if that was helpful. You know, sometimes I sometimes be like, what the fuck? Like, I be confused sometimes. I'm like, this is what I'm getting. I know I ain't tripping because it's coming through very strongly. I know I ain't tripping, but sometimes you be feeling like you be tripping. It can happen. Okay, so what you want, Foxy? What you want? What you want, Junka? Bless you. Nope. Get down. Aw, thank you. I appreciate you, sis. Enjoy your weekend, by the way. Be safe, and I'll see you in divine time whenever you come back. Okay, so Alexis T, Mahogany, Jennifer, I don't know if you still had a question on, but Alexis, let's see, where's your 151 is the timestamp, or wait, hold on, where we at? 151:35. Let's do 152 just in case. Could have just added another 10 minutes to what I already had, but I ain't doing that. 240. No, 232. Close, but not quite. Oh, added 20 minutes. I'm goofy. You have to excuse me. Okay, so. All right, Alexis T. Let's see what you got going on, sis. What you got going on, sis? Okay. I'm not gonna hurt you, sis. I don't be coming on here to hurt nobody. I swear, like it's out of love. Like my delivery is kind of, I'm telling you, like I try my best to be like the soft side of Taurusness, but sometimes it is not that. And I am just like, damn, you know, I try to, sometimes I feel like I could deliver it in a soft way, but sometimes like when the energy just like, I get like real hot and like spicy, and I feel like, yeah, I don't know how to explain it. So what does Holy Spirit currently want you to know? And then your other question is, some spiritual guidance with this person that's still on your heart and your mind heavy. Okay. I can't promise you that it's not going to sting a little bit, because I can't guarantee what's going to come through. I just can't. Okay. I will consider how I word things, but still be, you know, straightforward. All right, Alexis, what does Holy Spirit currently want her to know? What do you want her to know? Clear all previous energies. We send love and peace to all previous parties. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Holy Spirit, please give us divine counsel and wisdom for Miss Alexis. What does she need to know at this time? What does she need to know? What does my good sis need to know? Okay. Knight of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, High Priestess, King of Wands, Three of Wands. If you just allow yourself to sit pretty, I do see like someone wanting to either court you. I mean, I guess because I want to say get to know you, but courting and get to know you is kind of the same thing. I do feel like that. And it could be a long time coming, potentially. Like this could have been some time that you've waited for this person to come in, or it could just be like, well, what took somebody like this so long to come into my life? So if it's someone that you don't know yet, it's kind of like, well, what took you so long to come through? It's kind of giving that energy. Because this feels like something, like Spirit wants you to trust your intuition, yes. Like, don't just be delusional or just be frivolous and just allow anybody and everything in just because they're coming through seemingly genuine. But I do feel like this is a genuine energy. They are a contrast. I feel like this person's energy is very humble. They're not someone that's like they're not attention seeking. Whereas like I do get there's someone else, like the Six of Wands person feels more like an attention seeking person. Like, you know, I'm the prize or you have to chase me. This person doesn't give that energy to me. That might be what you're used to in the past, or it's kind of like where you had to make a lot of effort. Now it's like a different ball game, because you have the Queen of Cups and the High Priestess. This to me feels like a receptive energy. Like you come with respect. You come to me showing respect. You come to me, you know, letting your intentions be known. Like, I'm not chasing you. Like, it's not to say that you're not putting in effort or you're not, you know, going to give back what this person puts out. But it's like you have to show me something of value. Yeah. It's like you have to show me something. And this person could be like not far from you. I feel like this person will be attractive, so there might be like this cause for you to like doubt or question or have to kind of like dive deep to make sure that this person is trustworthy. And I feel like you should, with the High Priestess and the Queen of Cups, like honor what you feel, but be mindful of that it's not coming from a place of like what you've been through in the past. So I don't know, sis, this doesn't feel familiar. This feels like a new energy. As I'm describing it, it doesn't feel like somebody you know. Yeah, I ain't doing all of that no more. All that, I'm gonna, no more chasing. Yeah, the Ace of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Like, this is, you come bearing gifts to the goddess, okay? Because I know I can give it back to you in other ways. So you gotta show and prove. That's what I'm getting. The Wheel of Fortune could be like, there's nothing wrong with taking a gamble or taking a divine gamble and risk on this. All right. So that wasn't so bad. You thought I was going to like bite your head off. Like, girl, like, no. I'm not going to do that. Okay, so your last question is, what does Spirit want you to know about this man that you have heavy on your mind and your heart? Okay. Let's see. What do you want Miss Alexis to know about this man in question that she has heavy on her mind and on her heart? Holy Spirit, what do you want her to know? Three of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles, Death, the Tower in reverse, Six of Swords in reverse. Ooh, child, this is not going to be easy to move on from. Goodness. Okay. There's like, with the Three of Pentacles and the Seven of Pentacles, there's something about this, and I don't want you to like hold on to this per se or wait so much, like, because I can see like a little bit of this person kind of keeping this in mind still, but it's like he's waiting, or he's kind of like sitting on this, but I don't want you in the meantime to be like waiting, because it does kind of feel like this, the Death card is like something needs to change, something needs to end, or it's a painful shift or a painful ending to a cycle or something like that is phasing out. With the Tower in reverse and the Six of Swords in reverse, it's almost like it can't move past this until this energy's dealt with. Like whatever was in the past, it has to be dealt with. You can't fully just leave this in the past. So I don't know if like fate is just gonna kind of flow, or like this person is just kind of gonna flow into something with like, my goodness. I don't want to say this because I don't want you to sit and wait around, you know, but I kind of feel like there's something about divine intervention where this person has to go through this transition of clearing the past up with you. There's something that needs to be cleared up so that you both can move past this, whether it's like moving past this, talking again, being cool again, or just simply just being like, you know, it was cool. It was a cool time, whatever, or I appreciate you, or, you know, whatever, right? I feel like this has to happen. It's not something that spirit wants you to wait on. It might come at a time where you don't give, like you don't care, you don't give a fuck anymore. But right now, there is something like both of you guys. It's not just you, that even if this person doesn't feel it completely or totally, or acknowledge the fact that there's some type of closure thing or clarity or something that needs to come about, it does need to happen for some reason. Let me see. A Chariot was at the bottom. The Devil. It could be like keeping you both stuck. It could kind of feel obsessive. Like I'll speak maybe, you know, on your end, it could feel more like you constantly feel like worried about this, stressed out, maybe trying to see what's up, or should I say something else? Should I do this? Should I do that? It's kind of like putting you in this cycle or this loop, kind of obsessing over the situation. And I feel like it's not one-sided. I feel like the obsession is not really, yeah, in a sense it is like unhealthy, like it doesn't feel good, but I feel like it's because this person's energy may be thinking about you too, and instead of like addressing the situation, they are kind of like sitting on it, like I said, not dealing with the situation. Why is this important to close out? The Knight of Pentacles. Because it's blocking this other person that's supposed to come into your life. There's some type of closure issues, or there's a need to like let something go that you're holding on to. It could be a belief that you have around the situation, or your, you know, your own personal regret, or whatever it is. It's like something connected to this. It needs to be like cleared up. So it could be something that, you know, spirit doesn't want you to draw conclusions like, oh, this happened because of this, or it happened because of that. There's something that might need to be clarified, literally, because it's blocking this other energy from coming in. So in the meantime, sis, I wouldn't focus on it too much, because it's, I can't say when or how this person is going to address this, deal with it, or whatever, because it kind of feels, like I said, like this person's just kind of sitting and, you know, avoiding something that they shouldn't. Yeah, they shouldn't. So I hope that helps, sis. I know that's annoying as hell. Try your best not to like worry about the situation so much, as best as you can. But yeah. All right, sis. Well, I'm sending love to you. I'm sending you an energetic hug on the other side of here to where you are. And enjoy your weekend, or at least try to. Take care of yourself, and we'll catch up in the meantime. I've been trying to catch up on my beauty sleep, you know. But no, we'll catch up soon. Okay. All right. So let me go ahead and move on to Miss Mahogany. I don't know what happened to Jennifer. Maybe she all right. She good. I don't know. I didn't see anything from her. So I'm going to assume that that was everybody. It's everyone. Everyone's got the reading. I hope so. Not, I don't know what else to tell you, so I'm just gonna have to kind of go around it. My accents suck. ass. Okay, anywho, Mahogany. Let's tap into your reading. Let's see where's timestamp. Yeah, my accents are very cringy. They just sometimes just don't hit the mark. Okay, so 164. Let me see. 164 timestamp. I'm not farting, I promise. It's my chair. 244. Let's do 244.50. Okay. So, my condolences, sis, first of all, to your uncle. That damn cancer. I can't. So your first question was in regards to this person, like you guys meeting up in person. So you've been online dating for about a month. Okay. Girl. All right. That's exciting. Girl. All right, let's tap in here. Let's see what's going on. Spirit, let's clear up previous energies and messages. Thank you for your divine wisdom, divine guidance, truth, and clarity. Thank you for your divine guidance, truth, and clarity. Thank you, Spirit, for your divine guidance, truth, and clarity. What is it that you want her to know about this meetup this weekend between her and her person of interest? And I send love and energy to all previous parties. Spirit, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Holy Spirit, what do you want her to know surrounding this meetup? Four of Wands, Eight of Cups, Five of Pentacles, Six of Swords, Hierophant. I'm gonna put him to the side. The hell? I don't feel like this is about this. This might be about your uncle. So let me start there because that's weird. I don't feel like this is the situation because I'm not getting anything. It doesn't even feel connected to that. Like the cards don't make sense energetically wise. Because this feels like an energy of mourning. I'm not feeling like it's completely heavy, but... And mind you, like when people pass on, I don't feel led to tap into their energy right away. And on top of that, I have to feel led to do that, or their energy comes to me. And even then, if their energy comes to me, I'm just like, I don't feel called to like help you, bruh, sis. No, I can't help you. But no, the only thing I can say that could tie into that person's energy is like, kind of helping you, like kind of cheer you up, or this energy or this meeting can kind of pull you out of that. Because I don't know if that, like the time that you guys are supposed to meet up or that day that you guys are supposed to meet up, you might kind of slip into this like this funky energy, and this person might kind of feel it. This person's energy, like they might be a little bit tired too. But let me see if does this have anything, like is this a message about her uncle, or is this the date energy, meeting up energy? The Lovers, Two of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, your energy might kind of be like in two different spaces and worlds. Watch that. Like you don't want, I mean, be honorable to how you feel, but just kind of like be mindful of that, with the experience of like hanging out with this person. I feel like there's some type of like, I don't know if you guys are going to go downtown Phoenix, because I kind of feel like like this old, like architect, like it seems like old buildings that I'm seeing. You might go somewhere near a courthouse, or it could be near like a cathedral. You might be led to pay your respects that day to your uncle, like some type of, I don't feel like it's where he is, but it could be like you might be led to go to like a cathedral or some type of sacred space. So the energies are intertwined, and like the message for your uncle and the date thing is like kind of intertwining. It's weird. It's very weird. So I'm trying to like, come on, separate it. Yeah, you might be guided to like do something for him this weekend, like some type of sacred ritual or something. I don't know. Pay your respects in some kind of way. And then I see you and this person like coming together that day. And it's like a little bit of cheering you up. And there is something about like these old like buildings that I'm seeing. So it could be downtown Phoenix that you guys go to. Is there anything else about her uncle that she needs to know, Spirit? Is there anything about her uncle that she needs to know? The Nine of Swords. Yeah, it is kind of like, I don't know if it's going to settle or going to hit you, or you just feel the energy around the situation. It doesn't have to be like it's personally all of your energy, but you might be feeling other people's energy. The Knight of Wands. Yeah, this person's energy is going to kind of pick you up out of that funk, that space. It could be like you're looking forward to seeing him, but there's still like this mellow energy. Like I feel like you getting dressed kind of feels like, okay, I don't know. I don't know why. This is like, it's spilling into the energies like both. I don't know. It's weird. It's very weird. But, I see this person's energy like being a pick-me-up type of vibe. You might need like someone to pull you out of it a little bit, or just, I don't feel like there's anything like extra special that he's going to say or do. It's just like being connected potentially will bring it out. So I don't know. Let me tap more into the situation, like the meetup. This is like so weird. I'm just like, what in the hell? The Emperor. Yeah, so the only thing that I could see, because it's something that's not all the way clear to me for some reason. Like, it's not going to tell me everything about the meeting, or it's not supposed to be revealed. I don't know. Or I don't need to know it, or you don't need to know it. Either could be both. Because it's not really telling me about the meetup, like, heavily. It's not really going into that. So the Six of Wands, the Ace of Swords, King of Swords, the Emperor. The only thing I get out of this is like this person showing up. I feel like you're going to be attracted to them. They might smell good. Something about them, the way that they're dressed or something, could be appealing to you with the Six of Wands and all that. But like I said, sis, like I don't, to be honest, I'm not getting too much with all these fucking cards, by the way. I'm not, it's not telling me about the meetup in a fine detail, maybe, as I'm trying to like gather. It's not coming through like that. Like I said, I do see maybe like a potential setting that you guys are going to hang out at. It could be like a nightlife thing. I do feel like your energy of that day, and then them kind of picking you up out of it. As far as like them themselves, I get their presentation is going to be appealing to you, but I'm not getting a lot. Just not. I don't know why. It's getting blank. No, I'm just saying. No. Honestly, like, I'm not even going to front and be like, I cannot. I don't see much. Yeah, I don't know. The Six of Wands, the King of Swords, the Emperor, the Ace of Swords, it just tells me like their presentation is like very attractive to you. Like how they they come across, how they smell, how they dress, how they talk, maybe even how they walk. But that's as much as I'm getting. Is I don't know why. There's something about a church. So I don't know if it's like nearby, if you're going to go to the church or a courthouse, or it's near like downtown or something, like wherever you're going to be at, maybe where they're staying or something. I don't know. That keeps popping up. Yeah. Because something about this doesn't feel completely like solidified. So meaning like maybe plans and stuff, like you guys kind of plan as you go, or there's a lot of shifts around it. I don't know. It's not clear. And I can't force it to be clear, but I hope that, it gives you a bit more clarity. But as far as your uncle goes, like, I do feel like you will be guided to pay some respects in some kind of way, like some type of sacred thing, or go somewhere where you feel like it's peaceful or it just feels right. Like you feel called there. Doesn't have to be literally a church, because I keep seeing a cathedral. I don't know, but that could just be the setting that I'm seeing downtown for some reason. So I have no clue, sis, if that makes any sense. Let me know. But yeah. And again, I send my condolences to not only you, but your loved ones, anyone else that's affected by your uncle's passing. And I pray that he has a peaceful, light transition to the other side, to the light, to a place of peace. Wherever his heaven, where his nirvana is, may he be there. Okay? So I think that's pretty much it, everybody. I don't know what happened to Jennifer. We're going to shut it down. No one else wants to read. We're going to just shut it down for now and call it a night. Okay? Yeah, I don't know, sis. I do not know. And I'm not even going to pretend like, yeah, like, It's just completely blank. You're welcome, sis. Well, I hope you enjoy yourself this weekend. Enjoy yourself. Be safe. And yeah, I appreciate y'all. I'm going to get off of here. These candles it's hot as fucking here. I don't know how like churches and stuff be having all them candles and stuff, but I'm sweating and I have this hoodie on, so I'm going to take that off. But I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you. It was my pleasure. Everybody enjoy the rest of their night, their day, their evening, wherever you guys are in the world and the planet. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video, next read, next live, whatever. Peace.